get this out of the way at the top of the stream. Please, anybody who can or is willing or can donate and wants to help support the channel and help support keeping this really great internet. It's really important. I have to pay in 2 days and I'm still like 70 short and I cannot make that payment on my own. Worst case scenario, if I don't meet the goal, I will just fall back on my original already existing internet that I use for my job. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that much of an end of the world situation, but it'll just be, the same type of internet issues that I've had for so long. So, for those of you who can donate, who want to support, who can support, I'd really appreciate it to try and keep this really good high-speed internet. Also, dude, you're late to the party. It's crawfish. It's a crawfish boil, and they found a ton of spiders in their bowl. Yick. Reading Retail says, get an extension until you get... I cannot get an extension because I'm a new customer. I don't have any type of rapport with the company because this is legitimately the first month that I've had the service. So, you know what I mean? They're not willing to do that. I think maybe if I had been an existing customer and have been consistently paying on time, but when you're a brand new customer, they don't do that right away. Oh man, somebody just donated. Let me see who did. Thank you so much, by the way. Let me look. Oh, don't say my name, please, but I really love your voice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. And thank you for that compliment about my voice. To be honest, I really don't get many compliments about my voice. I get a lot of, you have a smoker's voice. Your voice is disgusting. It's manly. It's la-di-da. So I appreciate your very rare, very kind comment and compliment about my voice. And thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it because we have not had not one hiccup since I began using this new internet service. So to me, I think it's worth it to keep it. And like I said, it's so good that if I could afford it myself, I would definitely pay for it. It's that good. Oh shit, another one. Can I say your name? I don't know if I should say your name, but your comment says, thanks for unapologetically being you, even though you've been right 99.999% of the time. Thank you so much, first of all, for your generosity, but thank you for that acknowledgement. I don't like to gloat a lot, but under the circumstances, with the things that have gone on recently, and the way I was feeling before all of this came to light and everybody started realizing that I was right about Yaba and Sam, I was having a really hard time because my own friends were supporting people that I knew that they didn't align with, that they didn't share the same morals and values with. So I was having a really hard time with it. So I'm so glad, I'm so grateful that they and everyone else has seen the light finally about the true character of these individuals. I'm so grateful. And thank you so much for your support and your generosity for the channel, so I can continue to do what I've been trying to do here for so long. Oh my God. Holy shit, dude. Somebody just sent a really generous donation just now. And basically covered the entire thing. Wow, dude. So fucking generous. That is amazing. Can I say your name? Dude, Sandy S. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. Sandy S. just covered the entirety of what else I owe. So I can definitely make that payment in 2 days. Thank you so fucking much, Sandy S. Can we all in chat, can we all please say thank you to Sandy S, who just single-handedly and so generously made sure that, oh my God. And do you want to know what else? This is awesome because the money that everyone else has donated, this can go in the bank for the next month. So I don't have to scramble and make sure that we raise enough that I can pay for the next month. So this is really great. I don't have to stress about it. And that's amazing. Thank you so much, Sandy S. Your support and your generosity means more to me than I can even articulate appropriately with fucking words, dude. Yes, Steph, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have it just playing over and over again. My bad, Steph. For those of you who have like arachnophobia vibes, I'm so sorry to keep that on screen.
Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, good Friday morning, afternoon to all of you. Fauntleroy, she claims she works. She says if she was unable to raise the $70 in 2 days to cover the remainder of the internet bill, that she would just have to be forced to resorting to her regular internet that she already has for her job. Really? Is that what's going on? All right. Well, hello everybody. Let's see. First of all, let me go back to my super chat. I had one on the board. Oh, there it is. Up the taco. Yeah, but where's my bell? Beg bell, beg bell. Very good. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. Here's my contribution to your internet bill, Peanut. I'm giving it to Sam, but you can have it in spirit. Thank you so much. Very good. Babushka, thank you for gifting one ShamRock membership. Raga Muffin Rio, welcome. Oh, hell, where's my, here it is. I cleaned my desk off. I don't know if you can tell it, but maybe if we see a little more organization around here. Welcome. Thank you, Babushka. Peanut, peanut, peanut. All right. I'm not going to be covering Peanut because I tend to agree with Yaba. That's just not fair. 40-something-year-old woman, no kids, no responsibilities outside of herself, begging on the internet for the rest of her internet bill. I just don't know about that. You like my new nails, Kimberlina? Thank you. They're blue, like ocean blue. Hold on. I don't just want to stick my finger up there because then I'll feel stupid. So here, look at my sticker. She's so cute and she won't focus and it's fine. All right. So yes, today, March 15th, Friday, March 15th, 2024, we are here gathered here today to announce the official resurrection of the drama community. We will henceforth be known as the DC 2.0. And that is written. All right. I have announced it. I have declared it. I have proclaimed it. I've done a live stream almost on time at noon Eastern Standard Time on Friday, March 15th to make it official. And I've now banged my gavel on it. We are now the DC 2.0. So that's going to be a thing. It's a thing. Welcome to the drama community 2.0. I feel like this was kind of thrust upon us all. It is what it is. After the shenanigans that occurred in December, followed by just everything that's happened since then, it's obvious that is what we've been forced into, is the drama community 2.0. And that's great. That's fine. It'll be great. It'll be fun. We're going to be playing by DC 2.0 rules. Or I'm sorry, we're going to be playing by OG DC rules, which was basically anything goes, no holds barred, right? So, I mean, that's kind of the rules we've been playing by regardless so far, since like December. So fine. We're just here to make it official. All right. We're giving it a name because we have to do everything around here. So that's what we're doing. It's the drama community 2.0 and I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I'm excited about it. I'm going to be listing the tote bags here soon. That's right. All gas, no brakes, Miss Ann. I just want to show you my cute little tote bag. I do see. Did I see? Oh, yes. Busted Can of Biscuits. I see you in the chat. Your order's in here, ma'am. Meanwhile, though, I got a package in the mail today. I don't really want to say who it's from, but I do believe that I see them in the chat. If it's yours and you want to claim it, please do so. But otherwise, it's just a package that I'm going to unbox live. It literally just came. Yaba and I had lunch. I made these delicious little turkey and Swiss like grilled sandwiches kind of out of these it's like a tomato, was it tomato basil little mini tortilla things, like the low carb ones or whatever. I cannot digest carbs. Anyway, Swiss cheese, that black pepper turkey, and I melted them and browned them on the little skillet or whatever. They were delicious. So anyway, we got done eating lunch and she was like, hey, there's a package out there. What'd you get? I was like, stuff. I was thinking it was Amazon. Amazon don't come this early though. She's like, no, what is this? And it was one of these boxes, and I was like, I have no idea. Let me see. Sure enough, don't worry, I X'd it all out. Zoom in if you must. You will get nothing from me. So yeah, look at this. Oh my God. I am so freaking excited. There's a card. There's tissue paper. It's taped. It's got a giant green shamrock bow on it. Look at this shit. Ashley Wilcox, are you the Ashley whose birthday it is today? I was listening in the support group. I wasn't really necessarily watching chat, and I seen some Ashley's birthdays today. If it's yours, happy birthday. If not, happy birthday to whoever that was. Isn't it nice? Okay, I'm gonna read the card. You guys mind your own business. I wish I was a better YouTuber and had finished setting my soundboard back up, because I would sure be playing that one. And it's mine. And Yin's bought it for me. And Yin's paid for it. Y'all, look at how cute this envelope is. Look at that. Look at the back. I am a sucker for polka dots. I love polka dots. I must have all things polka dots. Watching enough to block around. Listen, I just happened to see somebody in the chat, and whoever that was, I appreciate you. I will take that information to heart. Somebody in the chat said that Ron person used to be over in Angry Lee's chat a lot. And I was like, enough said. That bitch struck me. Remember, we used to do the Angry Lee reactions. We would watch her food bank hauls and her music videos, and it was a good time. And a fun time was always had by all. But as soon as she would catch wind that we were reviewing her stuff, she would literally legit strike me. So that's why that Ron person got escorted out. I wasn't listening. I had put I had said in the chat that I was having to mute my stream because I was on FaceTime with my daughter, my grandson, and my dad. They're on their way to some swamp attraction somewhere in Florida to see alligators and snakes. And as I understand it, Kanan will be holding a snake, which I don't know. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I was not listening, but only watching for some time. Don't worry, I did tap back because literally they called me right in the middle of, right as Yahweh was getting started, going in on the Grift Gang loser gang over there. So I tapped it back and I listened on 2x speed to catch back up. I highly recommend listening to the support group meetings in 2x speed. Not all the time, but if necessary, if you are on a crunch for time or whatever the case may be, or even if you come in late and you need to catch up, tap it all the way back to the beginning, crank her up to 2x speed, you can still understand. And it is absolutely worth it. It is comedic genius, really. Sky Fearth Gene, you listen at 2x speed on replay. Yeah, especially if I have a lot of things I need to get to. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I see this Ron person in the chat. The name did not ring a bell for me or anything. I whacked him just based on whoever that was in the chat who said that they used to be with Angry Lee. Cause I was like, well, that bitch used to strike me. She won't let us, have a good laugh with her. So I whacked them, but whatever. I eventually unhid the fellow. Do you guys see my Gigi doll that Yaba got for me at the Walmart? Don't worry. We'll have a closer look in just a minute. First, I'm opening my super special package. Look at that. I love it so much. All right, now, Yin's mind, your business. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to say who it is until I've completely opened it. And if they haven't claimed it, I'm going to say who it is because this is so nice. The note says, saw this and thought of you. I sized up for comfort and in case of shrinkage. Lasheth Jean. I decided to say it anyway. It doesn't matter. They're a delightful person. I highly doubt that they would be offended by me saying who it's from. It's from Hey, Lasheth Jean. One of those boxes is yours. Mm-hmm. All right. That is so cute. There she is. Hey, Lasheth Jean. I already showed this part. That is so stinking cute. I love it so much. Look at it. That is so adorable. I might make Gigi wear the bow. What do you guys think? Should we put the bow on Gigi? Totally. Oh, please. I'm going to have to get my own fresh tape, but for now, this will do. Don't worry. I'm a crafter. I have the necessary supplies to make this work. I can assure you. All right. I want to make sure you can still see his eyes, though. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, look. This is my, I wanted to show you all. These are my current scents for my wax melter. I like to change it up. Currently, though, I have Twisty Misty in there. Let me tell you what. This is the freshest, cleanest, fruitiest, most springy, fruitiest scent ever. Do not sleep on the Twisty Misty. I am pretty sure they are listed in Yaba's merch store. And there are quite a few still in stock. So please take the time. Go grab you one. I'll link it in the chat in just a minute. Oh, the stupid bow fell off. And the tape's still there. How on brand. Look, this is a this is Gigi. I'm sorry, PBJ. Shit. This is PBJ with a piece of tape stuck to his forehead. Anyway, I'll fix that later. We'll get back to that later. All right. You sit over there, PBJ. From now on, Gigi is PBJ. End of. It is written. PBJ stands not for peanut butter and jelly, but for Pickle Brain Jr. It is written. PBJ. All right. And there's actually a PBJ emoji, custom emoji that I uploaded just this morning. As you can see, it's a pickled brain on a jelly sandwich. PBJ. I'm just trying to supply you guys with visual aids to help, to help you remember. PBJ, Pickle Brain Jr., not Pickle Brain and Jelly, but whatever. PBJ. I cannot wait, Lasheth Jean, to see what this is. Look at you guys experiencing my rapid cycle ADD in real time. Sorry about that. Oh, hey, PBJ. Fuck you and your mom. All right. What? This is so cute. Oh, my gosh. No, this size is perfect. Oh, my God. This is so perfect. Matter of fact, I believe this is the same style and brand and everything as the green sweatshirt that I have yet to finish designing and putting into production. So I know this will fit. It's super soft. Thank you so much. Aw, I love it. It says in my lucky era. Oh my God. I love it so much. Look, everybody. In my lucky era. I love it. I am going to wear this right now. Okay. And maybe, just maybe, I'll give you guys a full body. I don't know. We'll have to see. Thank you so much, Lasha Jean. I love this so much. You know, we were just at the Meyer yesterday and there were so many sweatshirts and hoodies that I wanted, but I was like, no, I don't need to spend money on another sweatshirt or hoodie like right now, right? So this is perfect because I really do need one. I love it. Thank you so much. It is so soft. I don't know. This might be softer than my green one. I might need to change it up. What is this? Excuse me. Heavy blend. No, that is what I have. Lashes jeans. Why does yours feel so much softer? Anyway, thank you so much. I shall put it on. I'm so excited. Thank you. Okay. Yep. So we have this is PBJ. I took him out of the box. And I thought I was going to keep him out of the box as a little mascot on the desk, but I really kind of like him in the box because for one, he can stand here. Otherwise he would not be standing up. You love the little ShamRocks? Me too. Thank you so much. But taking him out of the box, he's just kind of cheap and flimsy and he wouldn't stand up or nothing. So anyway, this is what he looks like out of the box. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put him in the box. And that way, old PBJ can just sit front and center where we can keep our eye on him. There we go. Boy, there has been so much fake outrage at My Choice Words for PBJ and his mother on my last live stream, not yesterday, but the day before. There's been some people that have been so offended. I'm really kind of shocked at the outrage. Oh my word. Hold on one second. Oh, that looks like so much fun. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get into the community-wide fake outrage over me talking shit on PBJ's mom, let me just go over the other images that I have that I'm working with, just the rough drafts. And I just want to know what you guys think. So I really like the brain and the pickle jar. I kind of like that one. What do you guys think? Maybe we should vote on it. Then we got this is a different pickled brain on a jelly sandwich. I don't know. I just felt like the one that was actually in the sandwich was a little better. Oh, are we jumping shit? Don't worry. We're going to get to that. Not yet. Okay, hold on. I just don't want to have to circle back around old pickle brain. So we need to cover all of this now. Oh, I guess it was just that. Okay. So just those two. So those two, and then the one that I ended up using as the custom emoji. Those were the 3 finalists. What do you guys think? Do you like the ones? Do you like the one that I went with? The actual pickle brain sandwich? Joey Jones says, spare me. All bets are off after the hideous shit he said about you and Yaba. Yeah, why is it that whatever these people want to say about me and Yaba is, totally fine or whatever. And then, we fucking respond with the same energy. You guys realize that that's what that means, right? When we said, we're matching energy, that's what we meant. Like, you want to sit there and say all these horrible things about our kids and our families, our kids' dads, regardless of the men that they are or are not, they are still our children's dad, but again, because it's what? Our children, my kids. I just wanted to share this. This was on the screen. Oh, I think Peanut shared this. So that was nice of her. Thank you for that. This is the comment that PBJ was talking about when he tried to say that Yabu was calling me a predator. Going around YouTube calling me a predator all day. That's why I said those things about her. This was what she said. She said, Gigi is a scumbag trying to get straight men to touch his butt. That's what he said. She said, she called you a scumbag, not a predator. There's a difference. Exactly, K-Buns. It wasn't just about you and Yaba. It was your families. Exactly. So how come our families are fair game, but nobody else's families are fair game? No, that's not the rules that we play by. Okay. You guys want to be the OG DC? You want to be the DC 2.0 so bad? Okay. Well, we're playing by DC rules, you know? Just because my children have made stupid mistakes in their early 20s and had run-ins with the law doesn't make them degenerate losers. It most certainly does not make them prostitutes. Why is Chantel going around literally on her verified account calling my kids prostitutes? Oh, wait. This is what I need to share. Hold on. What is this? On her verified account, making fun of an elderly person versus your prostitute adult daughters is not the same, vile witch. Why are you guys going around calling my daughters prostitutes? I'm confused. And why is that okay? This isn't the first time my daughters have been called prostitutes. All right. So, and I think it's important for context to note that this was in Foul Owl's chat. Yes, Everyday Miriam Chantal was in Foul Owl's chat yesterday. And this is the shit she's saying in Foul Owl's chat. Well, as you know, Foul Owl used to tinker around in the OGDC adjacent THTC, which is the Trisha Hate Train community, where she remains to this day. Although now I would say she is fully a part of the DC 2.0, Miss Foul Owl. Do you know? And this is why it's official. Here now, as of today, it's fucking official. This is the DC 2.0. Because this isn't the first time that my daughters have been called prostitutes. The first time my daughters were called prostitutes by the same players over there in the OGDC. My daughter was, I believe, 16. Oh, yeah, 16, almost 17. And I took her to a concert. Well, I took her to 2 concerts. Oh, look, there's Notorious Ash 274. One of Notorious Ash 274's friends is actually the one who said this about her. Said that my 16-year-old, that I was prostituting my 16-year-old daughter out to B-list musicians. Mhm. It's always okay though, as long as it's Sam's kids, right? If there's there's always some reason why saying such vile things about my children, whether they be teenage girls or adults in their early 20s, is okay to say. Your friends who? Notorious Ash 274? I mean, we'll have this conversation elsewhere, but Notorious Ash 274, what you're not going to do is sit there and act like you weren't aware that that shit was being said about my kids, my teenage daughters. I took my daughter to a Frank Iero in the Celebration concert. Frank Iero was formerly a member of the well-known band My Chemical Romance. And somebody said that I was prostituting my daughter to the members of that band. How disgusting, right? So cry more because still to this day, y'all are saying foul, nasty things about my children. And you're going to cry because to the same person who's saying this shit about my kids, because you guys saw in my stream. Oh, I need to address that. So sorry. So my last stream on Wednesday, I accidentally deleted it. I don't know if I'll be able to get it back. I'm trying. I know Owl has it, and I know she has it downloaded. So if you want to do a solid Owl, slide it over, and I'll put it back up, or whoever. I'm sure it's archived somewhere. I haven't had a chance to go look, nor do I intend to. So if anybody else wants to look, please do. But I've messaged YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can get it back. What I did was I set this stream up last night, and I didn't mean to. So then I was trying to edit the thumbnail because it wasn't like formatted right. It would not take my edit. So I was like, just going to delete the whole stream. take a screenshot of the thumbnail and set it back up with the screenshot of my thumbnail, and hopefully that would fix it. Well, I was just clicking around too fast, and all my thumbnails damn near look the same anymore, which I guess I got to change that up. And I clicked on delete, and it was like, delete forever. I was like, yes, delete forever. I'm just going to make a new one. And then I realized, I was like, holy shit balls. When I went back to make a new one and that one was still there, I was like, I totally deleted this. Why is it still here? And that's when it, to my horror, I realized I deleted Wednesday's frickin' stream. So again, if anybody has that downloaded, if anybody knows where it's archived, where I can go grab it from so I can put it back on my channel, please let me know. Meanwhile, I have reached out to YouTube to see if they can get it. I saw a YouTube video that says it's possible if you do it within like a very short amount of time, which I did same day. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that back, because I abso-fucking-lutely did not intend to delete that stream. That stream was going to stay public on my channel for fucking ever. I will say I did private it because the old Peanut was over there, was reviewing it. And for some reason, when I private my streams, as long as she already has it loaded, it don't go down, which is whatever. But, I always put the effort in, at least give it a try. Anyway, whatever. I know. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I don't know. Even now, like the thumbnail on this isn't quite like the way it should be. So I don't know if YouTube changed like the dimensions for the thumbnails, or if it's just something wonky on my end. Maybe I need to update my Photoshop. I don't know. Anyway, back to this though. All right, back on topic. So this is Chantel in Foul Owls chat saying these disgusting, horrible things about my daughters. And I mean, it's not, I'm not trying to say that I said those things about PBJ's mother because of what Chantel said. No, I said those things about PBJ's mother because we were listening to PBJ say these exact same things about my daughters, or about my kids, that they're degenerates, and what else did he call them? All kinds of horrible things. Wicked Crafter, that was crazy. Let's see, what else did Chantal have to say in Foul Owl's chat? Dirty Uncle Sal, I think you have whip brain too. I don't care about that. Oh, here, Sam, you vile beast. It's so obvious you hate yourself. Seethe, bullies, seethe. I can't believe she would say those things. Sorry, just lurking while doing dishes. LOL. What a liar you are, Chantal. We know you weren't doing dishes. Peapot Fairy, am I blocked? Have you not read out my last 3 super chats over the past 3 days? Peapot Fairy, it is very possible that you may have used blocked words, because I can't see myself skipping over your super chat 3 days in a row, nor people letting me get away with that. So I apologize if you've been super chatting and I haven't seen them. Joey Jones, who did? Oh, yeah. PBJ? Mm-hmm. Yep, LOL, we are unbothered, but let's rant 4 hours about how unbothered we are for sure. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, more Everyday Miriam with a check mark. Imagine these two are raising young kids. I can't. Disgusting. One day you will need your ass wiped, Sam Karma. Are you fucking kidding me? Give me a break. Dude, listen. End of. You say the horrible, nasty shit you say about my children, I'm going to come back at you about a member of your family. And stupid fucking PBJ told everybody that his poor, stupid mother, I don't give a fuck about your mom, dude. You don't give one fuck about my kids. Not near one of you in the chat gives a fuck about my kids. None of you. I mean, at the end of the day. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. But in my experience since 2016 on the internet, motherfuckers on the internet don't care about my children. Why am I required to care about your mom? I don't care about your mom. whenever it's come down to my kids being drugged, my kids being doxxed, straight the fuck out doxxed on the internet, there's never any outrage. There just isn't. Because what? Because it's Sam's kids. Because Sam's kids really are criminals. Because Sam's kids really do have criminal histories. What? Okay, well, like I said, and I explained how I came to the opinion that PBJ is a fetal alcohol syndrome baby, and there's only one way you can be a fetal alcohol syndrome baby, and that's by your mother fetal alcohol syndroming you in the womb. And now here we are, fast forward to PBJ. What is he, 40-something years old? And he's describing this condition his mother is afflicted with. Very well could be pickle brain. Foodie just posted a video. Of course she did. I'm behind. Just got to PBJ Fuckler doll. Oh my God. Got one of those for my son many years ago. Really? Perfect representation right in the box. I agree. It's the Laboratory Misfit Edition. Maggie Liz, thank you for the super chat. Very good. Everyday Fatty has nerve for this hot take for sure. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Well, that was interesting. So I don't know. Do you guys want to go over to Owl's channel and see what fake outrage she had yesterday? I think we will, because Owl had a little message for us over here. Well, me specifically. Owl has issued just a flat out threat. She says that if I don't leave PBJ alone about his mother, that she is going to read, I guess, my daughter's the police report, the court record from my daughter's case. Okay, hold on. She comes right out and says it, that she was gonna read it, but then she changed her mind. But Sam, if you don't leave PBJ's mom alone, she's gonna read it. Hold on. Oh, thank you, babe. I mean, to which I replied, what are you doing threatening me, Owl? If you have some fucking official documents about some incident involving somebody I know, which you have tied directly to my bad parenting, I mean, don't be like that. Don't be a little bitch. If you're gonna be about it, fucking be about it. Do what you gotta do, girl. But if you think you're gonna fucking threaten me, stop talking about PBJ or else I'm gonna read this. Bitch, read it. You go right ahead. You do what you gotta do, big girl. These are DC rules. It's the DC 2.0. That's what the fuck you do. You fucking do it. Tally 420 in the chat with the dentures. Okay, wait, what is this? Oh, did I miss Auntie M super sticker? I'm so sorry. Auntie M, thank you so much for the super sticker. See, people let me know. Peapot Fairy, thank you so much. I see your super. No, I swear, I really don't think I saw the super chat. Let me see if it's over here. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it is. I'm so sorry, Peapot Fairy. I still can't believe so many people I thought we're cool. We're just dumbasses. You know what, Peapot Fairy? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I missed that. I can believe it and then I can't believe it. I really sometimes feel like we're all living in backwards land. But then we've seen all this before, haven't we? Have we not? Of course we have. Okay, hold on. It looks like she gets into it pretty quickly over there. Hold on. She retitled this stream, Sam continues to make poor choices. I'm sorry, Sham. Sham continues to make poor choices. Fear Jean says, so out of character for Foul Owl to stand up for a gay man, considering how homophobic she is. That's because it has nothing to do with standing up for Gigi. It has everything to do with Al's just basically throwing a tantrum is really what it boils down to. Al wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight in the Welch's backyard. That's so funny. All right. Well, again, thank you so much for the timestamps, Owl. She gets right into it. 11:33 Sam's poll. Tell us all about. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we'll go to 11:33.
First, I want to bring.
Tell us all about how disgusting I am, Foul Owl, please. Let's see if she plays any portions of any of the clips that we watched from PBJ's December 20th live stream and all of the horrible, awful things he said about my family. Let's just use family. Can we just use the word family? Let's not say, oh, Gigi's mom, Sam's kids. Because like I said, we've already established there will never be any outrage when anything is said about or done to Sam's kids. Like it is what it is. Nobody gives a fuck about Sam's kids. Okay. But they're still my family, right? Do they still qualify as my family? Okay. So let's see if Foul Owl here plays any of the clips of this shit that Gigi said about my family. Let's just forget that they're my kids, okay? Just my family, right? Or are we only going to focus on what I said about PBJ's family?
Bring up this screenshot. Let me get rid of those member emojis. You've all had a chance to see those. So this is one of the things I want to bring up before I start the actual video. This was a poll that Sam had during her stream, and it was, do you give a fuck about Mr. Ground's wet-brained mother? And if you don't know the context behind that, Gigi's mother suffered from dementia, and Sam came up with the narrative, well,
that's Sam Tefler again. This bitch needs a lie for some dick.
Kimmy Sunshine for 5. If you can get the brand Arrow, try Buddha's Smile. Arrow Buddha's Smile. Thank you for that, Kimmy Sunshine, and thank you for being here. Buddha's Smile. Sam came up with this narrative. How do we know that Gigi's mother even suffers from dementia? Well, first she came up with the narrative that Gigi is an alcoholic now. And then from that, she came up with the narrative that, like I said, how do we know Gigi's mother suffered from dementia? How do we know that she wasn't a wet brain, like an alcoholic?
See, you're getting it wrong, Foul Owl. You're getting it wrong. You're going off track there. You forgot the whole part about how Fruity Tooty helped us out and literally came in with the checklist of the physical characteristics of individuals who are afflicted with fetal alcohol syndrome. And we went down the whole checklist, and PBJ hits all the marks. He has every single characteristic of an individual afflicted with fetal alcohol syndrome. That's what led us down the path that perhaps PBJ's mother has pickled her brain, and that's the cause of the dementia. Matter of fact, there's a word for it. Like there's a term for it. Let me go dig that up real quick. Hold, please. Here it is. It's called Korsakoff syndrome. All right. It's a thing. Owl. Don't worry. I'll set you straight. Wicked Crafter, when Foul Owl gets tarred and defeathered, I am overjoyed. Appreciate you so much, Sham. Wicked Crafter, I enjoy doing it, and I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much for the super chat and for supporting my channel. Thank you, babe. All right. Korsakoff syndrome, also known as I don't know that second word. Korsakoff's amnestic syndrome is a memory disorder that results from vitamin B1 deficiency and is associated with alcoholism. Korsakoff syndrome damages nerve cells and supporting cells in the brain and spinal cord, as well as the part of the brain involved with memory. So, again, in chat, in my stream, we also reviewed the checklist for the physical characteristics of people who are afflicted with fetal alcohol syndrome. So we're pretty sure that's what's going on over there with the one who don't look right. Oh, amnesic. Thank you. Oh, I get it. Korsakoff's amnesic syndrome. That would make sense. Ratatouille. Thank you. Thank you, Kira. Thank you. Yes, PBJ means Pickle Brain Jr. Lisa Sim says it's a hypothesis, Owl, that we have gathered from our perceptions of PBJ's facial features. Our analysis. I prefer the word analysis, Lisa. From our analysis of PBJ's facial features. It's called science. Do you think Foul Owl is going to cover this particular segment on her next live stream coverage of Foul Samantha? Foul Sham? No. They're going to leave this out entirely, just like they leave out the fact that my daughter did not pepper spray a baby, that she pepper sprayed outside of a house. She was the only person outside of the house. Everybody else was inside the house. Everybody else also testified to the fact that nobody ever opened the door and the door is closed, as were the windows. Right? That's the report. That's the record of it that you have that you're going to be reading, right, Foul Owl? Bitch, go ahead and read it. You're going to need something to read while you're waiting on the transcripts from the EPO hearing, aren't you? And you already have that in your stupid little hands. I'm telling you to go ahead and fucking read it. Bitch, you are not going to threaten me with a motherfucking thing. Very good says, forget about Sam's kids. Tell us about your dogs. All right. Let's get back to Foul Owl. Very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Goofy, dumb, goofy, oh, bitch. It's the condescending attitude with her that is ridiculous. How dare you talk shit on someone who is not mentally ill with a badge? Goofy, dumb, goofy, oh, bitch. Thank you so much for the super chat. That was a banger. Wait, where am I? Oh, yes. Sham continues to make poor choices. I forget exactly where the part is where it's okay. Hold on. I'm going to skip forward to the part where this funky looking creature tries to threaten me with reading my kid's court record about an extremely unfortunate situation where the only motherfuckers involved that were hurt were her and her son. But okay, hold on. I want to get to that part. Look at her. Sam and Yaba discuss my sex life together. You wish. You're nasty. Did you really do a whole chapter here saying Sam and Yaba discuss your sex life together? Bitch, that's all you ever do is make reference to us in a sexual manner. Exactly. Sam asks why it always has to come to sex. I'm still asking that question. Oh, look, Sam reviews a 3-month-old GG video. Who gives a fuck if it's 3 months old or not, ma'am? I love how she says a 3-month-old GG video. The date was December 20th. It was literally 3 days after that fuck shit went down. And it's relevant. And there's a reason we watched it. That was the stream where GG, PBJ, and Beg Linda and their friends, the Kiwi farmers, staged that little fake Yaba account to come in immediately. And remember, PBJ was ready for it. He was giddy with delight. He kept bringing it up over and over and over and over and over because it was, quite the talking point. That little ruse. That was the first time that me and Yaba had really even started watching that stream from 3 months ago, December 20th, 3 days after that bullshit went down with Beg Linda. But see, this is what Owl does. This is what Foul Owl does. It's 3-month-old video. What the fuck is your point? Yeah, it's 3 months old, Foul Owl. The nerve of you. Aren't you sitting over there right now on your channel making content out of shit from 2016, 2017, 2018? Isn't that what you're doing right now, ma'am? Yourself? Out here showcasing on your channel for everybody to see just how fucking great me and Yaba have always told you that we are and were. It seems like she's given up on that particular content, reviewing the old OG DC stuff. Is it because you realized that you were all you were doing was showcasing how fucking amazingly talented, hilarious, and cut fucking throat me and Yaba have always told you that we are? Did you realize that all you were doing was showing that everything went down exactly the fuck how we've always told you it did? Now suddenly it's just not great content anymore because we are so fucking amazing. Wah, wah, wah. Sam reviews a 3-month GG video. Okay, wait. So I have to get to the segment right before where she goes to whoever the fuck that is. So it's probably somewhere. Let's see if it's here. It says a decision and talking with chat. So this is probably it. Thank you, Al. Thank God for you. She does the work for us. I love that. We appreciate you.
And figure out what we're going to do. I think we're going to go over and watch Lindsay Rogers and have a little happy moment. I think we're going to do that, you guys. Oceana Song gifted a membership to Lying Eyes. Thank you so much, Oceana Song. Thank you guys for all the support. I just can't, guys. I was going to read something. I was just going to read a court paperwork. It's completely redacted, but I don't think I can do it. I think we're going to watch what I have of Lindsay Rogers and just not.
No, you fucking freak. Do it, big girl. You're so big and fucking bad. Read it.
Bring on the bad karma right now and maybe save it for another time. Point and laugh. Remember,
maybe
for 1 month.
Save it for another time. Why save it? Who changed your mind? Oceana Song's over there. Absolutely, Wendy M. Oceana Song's on the list. Oceana Song has been on the list. They were on the first version of the list. Why is this a shocker to anybody?
Turn gay for stay, nose to puss girl.
What is it with the gay for stay, nose to puss? Why is that acceptable? Do you guys hear me and Yaba over here making lewd literally regularly as if it were saying the sky is blue, making lewd comments and remarks about how PBJ has sex with other men? Like, why is this okay? Gay for pay. Y'all are disgusting. If we were over here talking about, oh, I don't know, PBJ packing fudge, would that be okay? Or would there be all kinds of fake outrage and, oh my God, see, fake lesbian, she's homophobic, fake lesbian. Did you hear that? Oh my God. She said that PBJ packed fudge. Give me a fucking break. Hot Wasabi says, is this how Oceana ended up on the list? Yes. DV knows to post. They're always stealing you guys' jokes. Be original next time, please. PBJ the virgin, though. Let's hear more about why she changed her mind about reading this redacted court record and what she intends to do with it in the future.
My goodness.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why is this?
Okay. I mean, besides from his...
Not true. Okay, guys. Like I said.
Okay, here.
And figure out what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go over and watch Lindsay Rogers and have a little happy moment. I think we're gonna do that, you guys. Oceana Song gifted a membership to Lying Eyes. Thank you so much, Oceana Song. Thank you guys for all the support. I just can't, guys. I was gonna read something. I was just gonna read a court paperwork. It's completely redacted. But I don't think I can do it. I think we're going to watch what I have of Lindsay Rogers and just not bring on the bad karma right now and maybe save it for another time. Point and laugh. Remember, for 1 month, didn't Sam turn gay for stay? Nose to puss girl. Oh my goodness. Point and laugh. Dropping a bomb. Bye, Mr. Goose. Thank you, love, for being here. I swear she's trying to bait creators into a defamation lawsuit by saying all these blatant lies. She has kind of said that, the Green Feces, almost borderline said that. Like she'll say to somebody, I think that's a little bit defamatory, don't you think? Like she's going to be the next one to start a fucking lol suit against somebody. Pizza of my pizza. I was a big support group member for 2 years while taking care of my sick mother who was diagnosed with dementia. I can't stomach this. I'm very sorry.
Oh, but you can literally stomach this chat calling my daughters prostitutes. What, are you not a mother? Pizza of my pizza. You don't understand. Okay. I mean, it's sorry to see you go. Pizza of my pizza, you poor thing. Exactly, Pete. It's not about you. And you would think that I was sitting there making cracks about dementia. Like, I'm not. I'm literally saying I highly doubt she has dementia. I'm pretty sure she pickled her brain from years of alcohol abuse. So how is that cracking on dementia? How is that hurting your feelings and making you cry about your mother's dementia? Did you ever think about that? Pizza my pizza? No, you didn't.
My pizza. I'm so sorry for that. And the lie, was it accidental on purpose? I'm just curious where she went with it.
Oh my God, that is Olop wanting to know if I said that Foul Owl burned her trailer down on purpose. I don't remember. I said that she burned it down. I probably said, I don't remember. I probably said she burned it down making meth. Olop, I don't know. What does it matter? What do you care? You fucking freak. All of a sudden, Olop.
What, Olop? What she said about you?
Look at this dumb bitch cannot keep up. I wasn't even in this chat. I wasn't in the fucking chat. I wasn't watching. I was sent the timestamp for where she threatened me. And I was like, are you kidding? Like, this is literally real time. The point that I came in was probably somewhere around here. And even I know what the fuck Olop is talking about. You are so fucking stupid, Foul Owl. God. Unreal. This bitch cannot keep up. Wicked Crafter, imagine talking all this dumb shit when all she wants to do is shove that dry nest into the camera. No shit. Thank you for the super chat, Wicked Crafter. Yeah, they want to talk about they're always talking about us needing dick or whatever disgusting homophobic thing that they want to say about us. Meanwhile, you're not going to tell me that this one right here is satisfied sexually if she finds the need to prance around on the internet in this community of all places in her panties and bra to an audience made up of legitimately, literally middle-aged to elderly women and a handful of gay men. Yeah, you're not sexually frustrated.
What did she say again, you guys? It was so like meaning. Oh, the tumbler. She said that you ordering the KYS ATX tumbler was equal to the things that she's been saying on her streams.
That's not what I said. While you're nodding your head and, approval of what you said, that's not what I said. Not what I said. All I said was, look, here's Olop, who all of a sudden, since the valleys can handle it, if you support Sam, unfollow me. Sam is evil. Pure evil, Sam is. I'm like, well, here's this bitch. She ordered a custom KYS ATX tumbler. But tell me how I'm so much more vile than her and she can't stomach me and I literally going around calling me evil. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hello, Carrie. So that was her big bone to pick with you. That's all she said. She showed a picture of the pink tumbler. That was it.
That was it. It was nothing. This is what Al always fucking does. What's the word for this? Is this gaslighting? I don't know. That's what she always. It's no big deal. Just like she reviewed a 3-month-old stream of Gigi's. All she did was show that you custom ordered a tumbler that said "Kill Yourself ATX" and pointed out that you have the fucking audacity to call me vile. Al is sleazy, minimizing what others do. Minimizing, thank you. Minimizing. Why do you do that, Owl? She literally owned that thing all up. She just said that you ordered a tumbler. She just said that you ordered a tumbler. That's it. That's what she said.
was equal to the things that she's been saying on her streams. Yeah. Hello, Carrie. So that was her big bone to pick with you. That's all she said. She showed a picture of the pink tumbler. That was it.
That was good, babe.
No, I was gonna read.
Okay, so somebody in the chat must be pushing her on the court record that she just had to bring up. I bet she went around telling certain key players behind the scenes that she was going to read these court records on her stream, and then she didn't. So whoever it is pressing her about it, which is funny because I don't see it, or am I missing it? Hold on, let me go to live chat replay and see.
A court paper. No, it's not on Sam. It's on.
I don't see it, but somebody in the chat had to have pressed her about it. Listen, she's going to talk more about it. Look at that fucking face. Girl. One of these days, those dentures just might hit the pavement. You know what happens when dentures hit the pavement? Let me tell you, they're acrylic.
No, I was going to read. It's a court paper. No, it's not on Sam. It's on somebody that Sam knows. And it was just something stupid that was done. And I was going to just criticize Sam basically for projecting onto Cliffy or Gigi. Oh, ow, please stop. For projecting onto Gigi about his mother because she isn't that great of a mother. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Because I'm not that great of a mother. Why? Because my 21-year-old kid did something really fucking stupid and got the book thrown at her. 21 years old, and I'm responsible for that situation. Okay. You know why she's not going to read it? Because nowhere in that fucking court record does it say anywhere that my kid pepper sprayed a fucking baby. So how are you going to explain that away? After you and your chat have been going on and on and on and on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Not just yours, but PBJ's, Peanuts, fucking Beg Linda's. Ray Renee, thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh, so cute. Love it. Thank you. So what are you guys going to have to say for that? Fucking Beg Linda has an emoji and a sticker that goes across the bottom of her screen, and it's a baby and pepper spraying the baby in the face. That's why she ain't going to read it. That's why you are not going to read it. Because you know good and well you cannot explain that away.
Because I know that I'll feel terrible afterwards. And you know what? I know she'll retaliate in some ridiculous, crazy way. And I just don't want to bring that on to myself right now. If I would have went and streamed this morning, I would have put it out immediately. Like I would have read it out loud as soon as.
Really? So, okay, let me just make sure I understand this, Foul Owl. After you watched, I assume yesterday morning is when she watched my stream from Wednesday where I was talking shit on PBJ's pickle-brained mother. And that got her real good and worked up. That got her so worked up that she was going to publicly read my daughter's court record about a horrible situation, a stupid mistake my daughter made that cost her literally everything. Literally everything. My daughter lost everything over that. And that's the kid specifically that PBJ is calling a degenerate loser piece of shit. So because PBJ and his friends found her case and read the appeals file and decided to go ahead and use that in their internet slap fight against her mother. So she's already been exploited by you and your friends that far. So because I finally had enough of that shit coming out of PBJ the other day, that I said his mom probably didn't have dementia, that more than likely she pickled her brain from alcohol abuse. That enraged you so much that you were going to further exploit my daughter, who has nothing to do with fucking any of this by reading her court record on your little channel? Because you're so fucking outraged that I called PBJ's mom a pickle brain? Really, Owl? I mean, okay. Again, I don't know what the fuck my daughter has to do with any of this. You really think by reading that record that it's not going to exploit and victimize my daughter and her son? You think you can justify that by saying, but my point is that Sam's a bad mom? I realize Sam's daughter and grandson have nothing to do with any of this internet shit, and it's too bad that they've already been exploited in this internet slap fight by my friends, but I'm going to further do that and further stick the knife in because Sam's a bad mom. So this is Sam's fault. See, this is Sam's fault. The reason I'm going to read her daughter's court record on the internet is because Sam's a bad mom. Like, do you hear yourself, foul owl? Do you really? What is reading that court record going to do? I'm still not going to stop watching Sham. Thank you, Baba Booey. I mean, the court record is not going to back up the narrative that the Grift Gang and their fail farmer friends have been painting about either my daughter or myself. In fact, it's going to blow it out of the fucking water. Use some fucking common sense. Do you really think that if my daughter had pepper sprayed a baby in the fucking face or hurt a child in any way, shape, or form, that she would not have gone to prison? At minimum, done 18 months in the county jail instead of on non-reporting probation? Do you think that the judge would have reduced the conviction down to misdemeanor at sentencing? Unheard of. Two felony counts convicted of battery on a child under the age of 14, and at sentencing, the judge knocks it down to a misdemeanor and gives her 18 months non-reporting probation. What does that tell you about that fucking case? Does that tell you that my kid went to trial and was convicted for pepper spraying a baby in the face? And that's what the fuck happened? No, because if that's what happened, that's what she was convicted of, the judge would not have reduced it down to a fucking misdemeanor and given her 18 months non-reporting probation. Get out of my fucking face. Use some fucking common sense. Owl, you're fucking A right. You read my kid's court record on your fucking YouTube channel because you got outraged because I said that Gigi's mom more than likely pickled her brain. You bet your fucking ass I'm coming for you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're absolutely fucking right. That is not karma you want bearing down on your fucking head. You got that right, bitch. Yes, you did. Good call. Good fucking call.
The stream started. I was very angry, but I'm just not angry anymore. I had time to process it, and Sam is like such low bullshit right now. I know Dreaming of Everest. It's Mr. Ground. I know. I need to just start calling him Mr. Ground. That's better than calling him that.
She did not spray a baby by accident or on purpose. Thank you for asking.
So stupid.
I mean, do you guys look? I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Do you guys want to know what the case was? Do you want to see it for your own fucking eyes? Because I don't have just the fucking court record. I have the whole fucking discovery file. I have it all. Miss Ann has seen it.
Yes, you Joss. I would just be as low as they are, which I wasn't even gonna do it. Like that, I was just gonna read it as if I was telling a story. All names even like other people's names were redacted out of it, but I just can't. I can't.
You can't. And why can't you do that? Why can't you do that, Owl? Did you actually sit down and take the time to read the document and you were like, well, shit, can't really read this because it is absolutely not what we've all been going around for 3 months saying happened? Is that why you can't read it, Owl? I'm going to let her read it. I'm going to let her read it. I'm going to let her tell her little story. I'm going to let her twist her little narrative, however she wants to do that. You go right ahead. Christy, you don't need to do that, Sam. Listen. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, I just think it is absolutely fucking bonkers that these people are so fucking outraged because I said that PBJ's mom has more than likely pickled their brain from alcohol abuse, Korsakoff syndrome, also known as Korsakoff's amnesic syndrome, if I said that right. That she actually considered, downloaded, redacted, planned on, was going to, and still might read my kid's court record. For what? To convince people that Sam really is a bad mom. Peapot Fairy, thank you for the super chat. I just don't understand how you can, in the same breath, be so outraged and offended because I said that Gigi's mom probably pickled her brain, that you would use my child.
Do that. I can't. So we'll save that and see if she ever warrants it. Then she knows that we have things that are something that we would bring out against it. So maybe stop. Just
I'm sorry, say it again. I'm going to have to hear that again, ma'am. I'm just going to have to hear this again. Lori Luhu, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Kids should always be off limits. It's all just so wrong. Thank you for being a ShamRock.
Do that. I can't. So we'll save that and see if she ever warrants it. Then she knows that we have things that are something that we would bring out against it. So maybe stop. Just lay off on Gigi's mom because it's disgusting. And
Bitch, you're disgusting. You are disgusting. I don't know who the fuck she thinks she is or who the fuck she thinks I am. But you got me all the way fucked up, foul owl. Fuck Picklebrain Jr. Fuck his pickle-brained mother. Fuck your pickle-brained mother. Look, y'all want to talk about my parenting because of shit my adult children have done? Bitch, what about you? You were a whole ass fucking junkie and almost lost your fucking kids because you were a fucking junkie. So what does that say about your mother? What's that say about your pickle-brained mother? Give me a fucking break. If we're going to use the same fucking argument and logic you want to apply to me, that I'm a shit mom and my kids are loser, degenerate pieces of shit because they got into a little fucking trouble in their early 20s. Bitch, you were whole ass mother with 3 fucking kids who almost got taken away from you because of your fucking choices. So does that mean your mother's a piece of shit and you're a degenerate? I guess so. So who the fuck are you to sit there and look at us in that shitty fucking camera in that shitty fucking house that your dad had to buy you because you're a fucking loser? Christy, thank you so much for the super chat because they keep saying it's all info from you. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you for the super chat. Blackmail is so moral. Owl, thank you so much for the super chat. Goofy dumb, goofy ho, bitch. Even a pussy when threatening somebody. She's a Pop-Tart mom. She's worse than a fucking Pop-Tart mom. And I'm not making accusations that Al was a junkie who almost lost her fucking kids. She says that out of her own fucking mouth. She admits that. The nerve of you. My kid got into it with a girl that she's known since high school, who just so happens to also have been her nail tech. The incident that happened in August of 2021 had nothing to do with nails, a nail tech, a nail appointment, nothing. Of course, that's what the lawyers ended up saying it was about, because it was also fucking ridiculous that they just chalked it up to, well, since they knew each other because the girl did Taryn's nails, then it must have been over a nail appointment. Was not, but that's neither here nor there. They got into a fucking heated ass argument. My daughter went over there, knocked on her front door 3 days later, not to confront her, but to try to reason with her and squash the beef, because they had been friends since high school, and it was also fucking stupid. They didn't answer the door. They testified to the fact that nobody answered the door, but that they let their pit bull out the back door. You want to know what else they testified to, every last one of them? Not seeing my daughter. Seeing the back of her 2000 Buick LeSabre driving away. Even showed the police a Facebook photo of the Buick. The Buick that didn't exist. The Buick that had been junked to the junkyard with a blown engine 3 counties over 2 months prior. You want to talk about that fucking case, Owl? You go right the fuck ahead. Make an absolute fucking fool of yourself. And then we'll sit down and we'll start talking about your fucking life. And your mom. And your sister. And your baby daddy. And your fucking kids. We'll start with the adult one, Chloe. Go ahead.
People want to get back at you. And not all people are as level-headed as me and are going to think it through. They're just going to do it, Sam. Like, you're...
That's why the fucking pepper spray got sprayed outdoors. The neighbor even testified that she heard the dog outside being more aggressive than she had ever heard that dog be. That's why she came outside. And she even said she saw my daughter's 2000 gold Buick LeSabre driving from the scene, which is crazy because we had proof that that car no longer existed. Every single witness testifies that they ID'd my daughter, not by seeing her at the scene, but by seeing a car that no longer existed. Ain't that crazy? Read the fucking file, Colby. Read it.
Saying things now that are just ridiculous about people. So I don't know. I would think twice before I say the shit that you do. I definitely would. Okay, guys.
I do. I think twice. I think 3 times. I think 4 times. Today, I've probably thought about it at least 5 times, and I'm going to say it again. Fuck you. Fuck your mom. Fuck your sister. Fuck your baby daddy. Fuck your husband. Fuck your son. Yep, we'll talk about him too, Colby. Fuck both your daughters. Fuck PBJ. Fuck his mom. Fuck his sister. Fuck his dad. Fuck you all.
Stop. Just lay
Hold
off.
on. I just want to hear her threaten me again. I'm going to play it one more time.
Just can't. I'm going to yes you, Jess. I'm so stupid. I need to just start calling him Mr. Low as they. It's Mr. Ground. I know.
Hold on.
I would just be as low as they are, which I wasn't even going to do it like that. I was just going to read it as if I was telling a story. All names, even like other people's names, were redacted out of it, but I just can't. I can't do that. I can't. So we'll save that and see if she ever warrants it. You know, then she knows that we have things that are something that we would bring out against it. So maybe stop. Just lay off on Gigi's mom because it's disgusting and it makes people want to get back at you. And not all people are as level-headed as me and are going to think it through. They're just going to do it, Sam. Like, you're saying things now that are just ridiculous about people. So I don't know. I would think twice before I say the shit that you do. I definitely would. Okay, guys.
All right. Thank you for that, Colby. Thanks, Colby Hernandez. Fucking freak. Can you believe her last name's Hernandez? Put a 1 in the chat if that's an absolute fucking shocker for you. Would you have ever guessed? Oh, look, we have owl. We have owl emojis in the chat. Would you believe that shit? Does she look like a Hernandez to you? Not to me. Crazy, huh? Anyway, fuck you, PBJ, and your mother. Pickled her fucking brain. A round of applause for Colby Hernandez, everybody. Can you believe the racist, homophobic Colby Hernandez is married to a fucking Hernandez? Don't worry. Don't worry. His mom's white, so I guess it doesn't count. Right, Colby? Oh, shit. Anyway. What's next? Let's see. Oh, let's see if old Colby's scheduled to go live today. Let's start there. I'm just curious. You in a rage pig today, Colby? Oh shit. Damn it. I closed the wrong thing. Oh well. Oh, I think that PBJ is scheduled today, this afternoon. He's got a members only, and then he's supposed to be doing a public live reviewing one of Yaba's recent Chantal reactions. So that should be funny. That should be good fun. Owl stalks, torments, and exploits mentally disabled women, but God forbid you say a mean word about some dude's mom, especially some dude, Damon von Clausewitz, some dude who has been talking mad shit about my kids, talking mad shit about me and my fiance, homophobic, nasty shit. I said Yaba shut it down this morning and showed out, and let's see what Sam brings. Well, bitches, she has shown up and shown out. Ashley, are you the Ashley whose birthday it is? I didn't even see if the other Ashley answered me. He's literally got 5 members, though. That ought to be fun. Miss Ann, I am one of Gigi's proud paying members. I sure am. I'm sorry, PBJ. I'm one of PBJ's members. Got to keep an eye on things. At this point, PBJ, you might as well just scrap the members only and just do it all out in the open, because it's all going to be public either way about it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Is Owl going live today? Let's see. Shim continues to make poor choices. Well, so do you, I guess. Nope, Owl's not scheduled. Shocker. I'm really actually shocked by that. Who are we going to check on? Oh, that's right. PBJ. Pickle Brain Jr. over there. The gaining ground. Why am I scooted all the way over? What a weirdo. Pretty Privileged Pondu says, Owl, you literally had a daily countdown to someone unaliving themselves while taunting them. Make that make sense. Yeah, there's that. Thank you for that. Kalari stares and tired old black woman at Rocco. They can call it whatever the fuck they want. I still won't fuck with them. And I lived in the South for a few years. They don't speak for everyone. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Oh, wait. Oh, right, Rocco. It's not racism, guys. They said it's called Southern Pride, and we should all understand how it works in small towns. Wow. Finish the stream from yesterday. Oh, right. You know what? I think you're gonna. Oh, actually, it was Wednesday. I think I still had it open. What the hell? How do I have so many of these screens open? God. Oh, there it is. Nope. That's not it. All right, fine. I have to find it again. Hold on. I thought I left it open. Here it is. Oh my God. Do you remember how far we got? Because I don't. Hold on. Share this tab instead. I'm going to let this play for a minute. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. And I'll be right back. I don't think we even got this far. Shit. Yaba says, I'm just trying to imagine Ray asking me to get her a rebel flag cake, as if.
He's been telling me she is.
Okay, hold on.
I just like blissfully ignored it. But now Yaba's full bodega. Yaba is now Yabogata. YABOG EDA. Hashtag Yabogata. Pass it on. Pass it on. Pass it on. Okay, you guys, you ready, Boots? You ready? Okay, let's go. Yeah, exactly, Queen of Hearts. Quoting the people who she messaged me about, by the way. Her and Sam messaged me about to see if I could help them figure out who made those phone calls. And now the two of those homophobic bitches are now trying to make me look like chomos. Should I pull that message up, Samantha? Should I pull the messages up, Samantha? Should I? Let me know. Thanks. Vintage camera girl member for 3 months. I call it now. They're going to blame it all on you. They need to blame it all on diabetes and heart disease. Blame it on diabetes and heart disease.
It's my fault. Peanut was right, and it's my fault.
Hey, Samantha, remember that night that Negs went live and you messaged me out of the blue to say, good job, Gigi, on triggering Negs. Oh, but now I'm a chomo, right? Now I'm
I'm sorry. When did we call this man a chomo? When did that happen? Why is he saying that? Where's legal? Could that be considered defamation, slander? Him saying that we're calling him a chomo and we absolutely have not. Where?
trash. Should I pull that message? You know what? Let's embarrass Samantha tonight.
That sounds nice.
I'm gonna embarrass
trigger
Samantha
Negs.
tonight.
I mean, not that I'm opposed to that either, but
let's get this message up with Samantha where she goes, ready. What day was it? Hold on. Samantha, ready? You guys ready? Skinny from the back, skinny from the eye.
Hold on. What am I supposed to be embarrassed about in any message that he could put up there between us where I'm telling him good job triggering Ron? How is that supposed to embarrass me? Sir, you should be embarrassed by the voice you keep using in this stream. A voice that your co-host has asked you to stop using. A voice that you said you were going to stop using because it's fucking absolutely cringe as fuck. What am I supposed to be embarrassed about? I can't wait to see. I'm telling you guys, we have not watched this. Me and Yaba did not watch this back in December when it happened. We have not watched this. Okay. So I don't know what he's about to put on the screen, but I cannot wait to see if I'm going to be more embarrassed by whatever the fuck it is he puts on that screen as he should be by continuing to use that fucking voice. I cannot wait for it. Hold on. Samantha, him using that word on YouTube is a hate speech word technically, even though really? Well, maybe he should stop using that word. I don't know. But this is great. I love that he's using this voice again. I'm tapping it back. I have to hear it again.
I'm going to
trigger Negs. I mean, not that I'm opposed to that either, but
let's get this message up with Samantha where she goes, ready. What day was it? Hold on. Samantha, ready? You guys ready? Skinny from the back, skinny from the ISS. You guys ready? International Space.
God, I wish he was on camera when he does this voice. I really wish. Hey, Pickle Brain Jr., in the future when you do this cringy as fuck voice, could you please be on camera for that? Thank you.
No,
we promise we'll give you super chats if you do.
Wait one more hour before we drop the screenshots.
I know.
Remind me if you forget.
Why are they waiting one more hour? Did they really wait an hour before they started dropping screenshots? Why? Oh, they sure did, you guys. They waited till like the 1 hour mark. Why is that? To try to get as many people in there as possible?
I got to pull it up anyway. I can't find it. Anyway.
Tell her chat.
Lasheth Jean, thank you so much for getting 5 ShamRocks memberships. Shake him out of the tree, baby. Rocco. Kyle, I don't know how to say that. K, I'll just say K. Rocco, K. Bebop, True Blood. Did I miss anyone? Welcome. Oh, Muse Meow. Welcome. Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh, Norwegian Princess says classifies hate speech because YouTube is fucked up. Yep. His video could be struck for it. Well, I'm not going around striking motherfuckers because I don't want motherfuckers striking me, but good to know.
Get that? Oh my God.
Thank you so much, Sama. We love you. We love us some Sama. Hashtag blame Gigi. Hashtag for your Reina Terra. Just a reminder, all I said to the garbage
4 years.
No, it'll be It'll start year 5 next summer. But just a
Jesus.
reminder that all I said to this garbage pail kid was, grow the fuck up. Belinda never threw this shit in your face. Like, that's all I said to her. And she's had a meltdown that I imagine she's only usually reserved for the buffet when the ice cream machine is broken. Like, I can't believe the amount of
That's
anger
especially
Yaba's
kind of
showing.
rage.
It's like, Yaba, like, I'm not a McDonald's ice cream machine. You don't have to treat me with such rage. Like, relax, okay? Just relax, Yaba. Like, I'm sure you'll
Well, those are real bangers there, Pickle Brain Jr. Real bangers.
get your ice cream tomorrow. I'm sure
Be nice
Sam will
to the
get you
ice
ice cream
cream
tomorrow.
machine.
You what?
Be nice to the ice cream machine.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure Sam will totally get you some McDonald's ice cream tomorrow. Yaba, you don't have to be so angry, okay? Cool. I gotta tell bitches on Discord I'm live. Hold on.
We did see this part. This is what you come with, bro. You guys are finally fucking shooting your shot on Sam and Yaba, and this is what you come with. Yes, Owl, I'm once again watching a 3-month-old video because it's relevant. This is December 20th, 3 days after that shit popped off. And this is what this motherfucker comes with. Don't worry, Sam will buy you some McDonald's ice cream tomorrow. Lyra, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. ShamRocks indeed. Does he not know he's fat?
I'll let Belinda play, and then I'm gonna like do my little Discord announcement, and then
Fuck
we'll go from there.
Discord, bitches. Just kidding.
I just want to tell these whores. I just want to tell these thirst bucket whores that I'm live.
It's me, I am bitches.
The who?
I said it is me, I am bitches.
Okay, hold on. A side note, though, I'm gonna let go of the stupid voice that no 40-year-old should be doing, and I'm gonna speak normally. Isn't it wild though that she has the audacity to come in here and repeat those talking points? Like, holy shit!
It's
Like,
wild after
wow.
what she's been saying on Twitter and shit. Just the things that you wouldn't fucking expect.
Yeah, to come in here and be like, at least I never looked at kids terribly. Like, did you already send Tragic your nudes, Yaba? Make sure Sam doesn't find out. She'd be real fucking mad, okay? Just be careful, Yaba.
Why? Why does it go? Did you send Tragic your nudes? First of all, why would a gay woman be sending nude photographs to a man? Like, make that make sense. Again, like it's literally like he has his 5th grade spiral notebook of cut downs. And he just like reads down the list. Like, these are on such an elementary juvenile level. It's great. It's great. 40 something fucking years old. He literally wants nothing more than to make a living involved in internet slap fight drama. And this is what the fuck he comes with. It's great. It's great. Did you say Tragic your needs?
I'm letting bitches know I'm live.
I don't even like the guy, but
yeah, that's
I would even wish you on him.
That's exactly what it is, Crystal. He is still upset that Tragic won't have him. Wow. Bitter much? Are you bitter because you didn't get the dick? Wow.
God knows he's already got the fucking worst thing he could have.
he's already Googled them. He's got them if they exist.
I mean, honestly, that really is what it is. Like, that's not even speculation. Like, we've basically seen all the evidence and proof of that we need to see. We have seen the messages between Tragic and Pickle Brain Jr. Pickle Brain Jr. was into Tragic. There's no denying that. He made it very clear. He called him daddy. He wanted to move him and his kids to Florida and take care of them. And he wanted to be with Tragic. Like, there's no argument there. It is not speculation. We have seen that. We've seen the messages. So, of course, he is absolutely seething when it comes to Tragic. Oh, AK girl. You poor thing. You are definitely the target of this deeply, deeply disturbed, scorned, jilted wannabe lover man. I fear for your safety, truly. Wicked Crafter says, now I need fat audacity merch. Yes. Who said that? Thank you for the super chat. I mean, I don't know, AK. Like, I really feel like this is important for your attorney to understand. Maybe like what the what's the word? Like what his motivation is behind joining this ridiculous lawsuit against you. Maybe maybe this part of it will help to prove that this is all just malicious. It's a malicious filing because he's a jilted lover, because he was interested in he tried to get with your man. Exactly. Tragic, his motive. Yeah, I definitely think that that is something that you need to make your attorney aware of. He's a scorned wannabe lover, aka you in danger, girl. It all makes sense now, doesn't it, Joey Jones? Yep, it sure does. All makes sense now. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So, oh shit, I forgot.
Don't fence me in. I think PBJ has been hitting the bottle for a very long time, long before he was rejected by Tragic, and then had to go on to watch Tragic. And I don't know. I honestly don't know if Tragic and AK are a couple or a thing. I have no idea. I mean, they're both in chat, so I'll just ask them straight the fuck out. If you guys don't want to answer, say we don't want to answer. But if you're okay answering it, Tragic and AK, are y'all a thing? We'll wait. No pressure. Skyfield Jean says, I'm fucking dead. I mean, if they don't, you can say, we're not going to answer that. That's perfectly fine. Tragic says, I'm part of AK's harem. Where's AK? AK, cut the fuck out. She's like, I draw the line there. It's a love story like us. Yes. We love a good internet love story. Tragic, AK, come on, tell us. Okay, well, whatever. And honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Tragic and AK are a couple. What matters is that Pickle Brain Jr., PBJ, believes that you are. Does he not? And honestly, that's what matters. It does not matter if they are or are not. What matters is Pickle Brain Jr. believes you are. And that is where his jealousy and everything is coming from. So sorry to put you on the spot. You're right. Totally irrelevant whether or not you are actually in a relationship or not. What matters is that PBJ believes that you are. And that is why he is targeting you in this ridiculously frivolous, vexatious, malicious civil lawsuit. One that he did not even bring about on his own. Like, this isn't even his lawsuit. This is not his complaint. This is Hussy's complaint. And from Pickle Brain's own words, from Pickle Brain Jr.'s own words, he admits that Hussy had to ask him repeatedly to join his suit. Did he or did he not? Did PBJ, did he or did he not say from his own fucking mouth that Hussy the Gene had to beg him to join his suit against AK? And was the only reason that PBJ joined Hussy's civil suit against AK because Pickle Brain Jr. is a scorned lover or scorned wannabe lover, and he believes that AK is in a relationship with the man that he wanted and could not have. I solved the case. I cracked it. Are you taking notes? Is everybody taking notes on this? AK, we are here for you, girl. All right. We are not going to let PBJ do this to you. Don't fence me in. Where have you been? Husseth Jean is suing AK in civil court for the same shit that he nailed Clarahondra Frank to the wall on. Defamation and slander. Husseth Jean got an attorney Found one that practices in Maryland. It's a tax attorney. It's a fucking tax attorney. Anyway, as with Gene found a tax attorney. Well, no, he didn't find him. It's a tax attorney who is friends with the attorney that Husseth used to destroy Clara Honda Frank in civil court in Washington, D.C. It's a friend of his who is licensed in Maryland. They just needed an attorney licensed in Maryland. Well, she's already off to a bang up start, this tax attorney, because she fucked up the pleading to get the filing fees waived. Like, it's stalled there. I haven't even checked on it today. Hold on, let's see. Maryland Judiciary. Oops, I agree. Okay, whatever. I agree. I missed it. Case number, search. It just says, look, it doesn't even have what it had before. It still just says prepay waiver pending. Okay, so I think what happened is that Hussey's tax attorney corrected the deficiency in the waiver of prepaid cost form, and now they're waiting on the judge to approve or deny their request for waiver of prepaid cost. Okay. So yeah, anyway, they needed so bad for that to be filed last Friday, which also was AK's birthday, which PBJ took great delight in pointing out repeatedly that this filing was finally going through on AK's birthday. Like that is not also coded malicious, you know. Yes, it is. This is what happens when you abuse alcohol while you're pregnant and you give birth to an infant afflicted with fetal alcohol syndrome. Okay. Hey, listen. My mom was also an alcoholic piece of shit. Okay. My mom's mom, my grandmother, gave birth to 5 children, and the youngest 2 were born with fetal alcohol syndrome. It's shameful. My biological mother was so addicted to and dependent on alcohol that's ultimately the reason why she gave her 4 and 6-year-old children up for adoption. Could you imagine giving away your 4 and 6-year-old kids because you keep getting caught leaving them alone at night so you can go to the bar? My biological mother pickled her own brain. Sure did. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for her neither. She's sitting over there in Ohio right now with a pickled brain. She chose alcohol over and over and over, even over her 4 and 6-year-old children. Yeah, she kept leaving us home alone at night. And then the straw that broke the camel's back was one night, because she kept getting caught leaving us home alone. So she lied to my aunt and said that she was taking us to a sitter, when really she put us in the abandoned building next to the bar and went to the bar. And it was in the middle of winter in the south side suburbs of Chicago. My 5-year-old brother ended up walking to the fire station where our grandfather was a volunteer firefighter to get us help. So no, I don't give a fuck about anybody's pickle brain mother. I don't. You can all go to hell. All right. How about that? Shelly Ray, your biological mother was pickle brain too? Yeah. I mean, these are, like Gabba was saying this morning in the support group, everybody makes their choices in life, We all make our choices. No, there's no sad faces in the chat, and it's fine that look, the Hillbilly Griff gang and their friends are over there in the chat with the laughing emojis. Laugh all you want. I'm not the pickle brain motherfucker who chose alcohol over their children. You all want to call me a bad mom. Don't forget, Owl chose drugs over her children to the point to where she almost lost her kids. Her mother was going to take her kids from her. Those are choices Owl made. Does that make Owl a bad mother? Of course it does. You know what I never did? I never chose drugs or alcohol over my children. I may have raised 5 children, 4 of whom found themselves in some trouble with the law in their early 20s. But that doesn't equate to me choosing drugs and alcohol over my children because I never did that. Never. That's right, babe. So did Beglinda. Beglinda also admits that she was a junkie when she was raising her children. Remember? So Beglinda also chose drugs and alcohol, drugs and or alcohol, but I think it was drugs, wasn't it? Wasn't it the meth? Beglinda chose drugs over her children. Does that make her a bad mom? It does make her a bad mom. Yes, it does. It's very simple to follow along, isn't it? Tell me what I did that made me a bad mom. I was poor. I got evicted. I got my car repossessed. Yeah, that's what makes Sam a bad mom. Right. Okay. We have Owl, Beglinda, PBJ's mom. Those are bad moms. Those are moms who chose alcohol and or drugs over their children, and they admit it. Crazy, huh? And that's another thing. There's people going around over there saying Sam's a recovering drug addict. No, the fuck I'm not. And you ain't never heard me say a day in my life I'm a fucking recovering drug addict because I'm not. I was never a drug addict. My experience with opiates was being a patient in a pain clinic for 7 years, prescribed opiate pain medication. And I struggled to get off of it because that's a really fucking hard thing to do after 7 years. But I was not a fucking drug addict. Give me a break. Nor was I an alcoholic. Never once did I choose drugs or alcohol over my children. Nope. And that's what makes me a good mom. And that's what makes Belinda and Owl and ATX. ATX missed her daughter's high school graduation because she chose pills over her daughter. Fact. So I'm sorry, let me start the list over again. Foul Owl, Beglinda, Pickle Brain Jr.'s mom, ATX, damn it, Amber. You're the mothers who chose drugs and alcohol over your children. Every last motherfucking one of you either lost or almost lost your fucking kids because you chose drugs and alcohol over your children. You're the bad mom, not me, because my 21-year-old got in some misdemeanor fucking trouble. Get out of here. Your borderline personality disorder psychosis is on full display. That's the dildo. Thank you for your hard-earned $2.79 dildo. Oh, wait. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. It's called dependency, not addiction. Big difference. Damn it, Amber said she had a kid and that's when she started living. I think she means robbing and stealing for drugs. Yeah, damn it, Amber just burglarized her parents' friend's house in 2021, for fuck's sake. You were out there not only choosing drugs and alcohol over your kid, damn it, Amber. You were out there being a whole ass felony burglarer. Burglarer. Jessica Meska choosing YouTube fuckery over her kids right now. It's crazy. Talk about wanting zero responsibility. There's another one. Who else? Sarah Locklear. Need I say more? You want to talk about bad moms? You're right. We are fucking surrounded by bad moms over here, aren't we? I ain't the one. You know what I did for my kids? Everything I ever possibly could have done for my kids. My kids graduated high school. My kids at the age of 14, my kids started working. There was this little burger and ice cream place that would hire at 14. Every single one of my kids worked there at 14. They had part-time jobs. 2 of them were dual enrolled all through high school and college level work. I bought all my kids their first cars when they were 16 and licensed to drive. I took my kids to concerts. I took them on trips. You know what I never did through any of that? Chose drugs or alcohol over my kids. Ever. Plenty of sympathy for the addicts, but not the ones affected by the addicts. Go fuck yourself. And then when my kids started having kids, you know what I did? Jumped in and helped. I did everything I could for my children and as young adults. But at some point, mommy is no longer responsible for the shit that their kids do. When your kids are grown and they're adults and they're out of your house and they're living under their own fucking roofs, they got kids of their own, husbands and wives of their own. It's not my responsibility what they do. Wouldn't you agree? Foul owl. Don't you have an adult child? So are you telling me foul owl, let's say if your adult child goes and does something really stupid, like, oh, I don't know, catches a DUI, are you going to blame yourself, foul owl? Are you going to say I'm a failure as a mother because my 23-year-old child got pulled over and arrested for DUI? Are you going to admit then that you're a bad mom, foul owl? Are you going to do that? Because that's what you're saying about me. You're saying because my kids got in some fucking trouble with the law, that makes me a bad mom. Isn't that what you're saying? Anyway, I've run my mouth enough. Let's go back to Pickle Brain Jr. over here.
We got to do everybody. Does that work or no?
Right, like Hunch.
Damn it. Hold on.
Everybody what?
On Discord when you tag, hey everybody, like I usually do on my little what's that channel called? The upload channel. You know what I'm talking about,
I don't know.
Hey,
I just mark as read all the time.
Hey, everyone, I'm live on YouTube. I got it. All right, you guys ready to watch some Belinda? I haven't watched any of this, so Boots, if anything happens that you think I should pause, if you think if you have a point to make, please just start speaking. Why did Yaba waddle off so quick? She really came in. She waddled her ass in here.
Has she waddled onto a stream?
While Sam was.
Oh, by the way, I happen to know. Remember Wednesday when we started talking about Pickle Brain Jr. over here and the fact that he attacked Lindsay with an A the other day? Well, Lindsay with an A tells me that almost immediately after this fake Yaba account came into this stream on December 20th, she messaged PBJ. She messaged Gaining Ground and told him that that was not the real Yaba account. And he completely ignored that. And she's not the only one. She's not the only one who told him while he was live that that was not the real Yaba account. But he ignored it because he already knew that that wasn't the real Yaba account. Because why? Because it was him or, you know, one of his friends or whatever.
Laying there in bed like Jabba the Hutt. She really waddled her ass in here and was like, oh my God, like you look at kids freakily. Like, where are your kids, Yaba? Maybe you should go be a mom and stop worrying about my fucking friends' kids because my friends are doing just fine with their children. Thanks. Pepper Jack, thanks for the super chat. We're approaching the 4th year. No, we're approaching the 5th. We are in the middle of the 4th, right? 0001,
It's been
01
a
to
while.
20 to 21, 21 to 22, 22 to 23. We are in the midst of year 4. Don't worry. Tomorrow she'll be kissing up to Charlie Golding because that's what Yaba does because she has no talents or personality. Anyway,
Dude,
y'all
she's
ready?
been kissing FFG asses with
Oh, of course.
route
Remember how quickly...
going.
Remember she went for FFG for cow tipping and then FFG said not today, bitch. And Yaba retreated back to Sam's asshole. Remember that? Do you guys remember that? She was like, oh my God, yes, Sam, shield me in your colon because I cannot go against FFG and lose all. Y'all remember that? I do. Who remembers that, guys? I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's right, Joey Jones. Also, Belinda is lying about having a mixed race grandchild. Why is Belinda lying about that? That's so weird. Can we get to prove that she's not a racist? That's why. See, I'm not a racist. I have a grandchild who's of mixed race. Only you don't. It's a lie, which is so weird.
Hashtag insulin in the chat for Yaba and Sam. Thanks. Okay, you ready?
Let's go.
Why is she not? Oh, hold on. I muted this site. Unmute. Let's go. Can you hear her? Oh, sorry.
Kate Winslet, it was never approved for me to go live tonight. So
She didn't get her permission slip.
That and go ahead and go live. All right. So this is a lot, y'all.
Well, unfortunately for Samantha Telfer, my mother doesn't know how to answer the phone, and my father will just like tell her to go fuck herself. But please, Samantha, please call them. I'll even give you the number.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't ask Tragic.
Oh my God. You probably should have steered clear of that one, Mr. I had a 15-minute phone call with AK's dad.
Because Tragic's just calling random fucking people. Because he's dumb.
Okay. It is a lot.
Should I do 1.5? Belinda's kind of slow, right? No offense, Belinda. But I think I can do one. Let's try 1.5. Well, you know, she got that Appalachian draw. Bless her heart. So let's do 1.5. And if it's too fast, guys, let me know in the chat.
And I never thought I would have to fucking sit here and do this today. It's a lot.
Oh, by the way, in case you guys didn't know it, Yaba's threatening to go live and light us all up. I'm like, what are you going to do, Yaba? You're going to put us in the Ronco rotisserie and then eat us when we're like nice and moist and juicy? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to rotisserie us, Yaba? Because I know how much you love food.
Fucking loser.
I'm not going to sit on here and I'm going to try not to get emotional. I'm just going to try to go through it, show the receipts that I got, and show you guys what happened.
If you're a support group member and you could sit back watching Yaba, what she just fucking said to me in chat. Normally, I don't say this, but if you're a hardcore support group, you can unsubscribe. Because I don't want to go into 2024 with people who think that it's okay to say that gay. I don't want to go with people who.
Okay, hold on real quick. Somebody in the chat said that they sent receipts to my Twitter DMs, but I do not have them. So please, if you could double check that. It is at Totes. Hold on. At Totes Not Telfer is my Twitter. So I did not get those.
Think that it's okay that when you don't have an argument to go right to, you are inappropriate in front of kids. Ma'am, I'm not the one sleeping with a woman who wanted to sell my kids into the trade. Like, control yourself, Sam.
No,
Yaba, please. Thanks.
Not even a good joke.
Not even a good joke, no. And like, that's serious. Wasn't that what Samantha said? Doesn't Samantha said like her kids were in the trade or some shit? Maybe I made that up, but whatever.
I don't know. And I don't really want to know.
Yeah.
Because we should.
She said maybe I made that up, but whatever. Nice. PBJ.
Leave kids in all capacities out of it.
No, because Yaba doesn't have an argument against what this is what happens with Gigi. When there's no argument against Gigi, they just go over like that those disgusting tropes that well, you're inappropriate in front of kids.
To a 12-second fucking video of you being drunk.
Yeah, and that's all Yaba has.
Tisk tisk.
This is a 12-second video of him being drunk. He was not dry humping a table in front of a child.
That's all Yaba has. While she's laying next to the woman who actually physically hates her own children. But that's okay, because you know.
Now, why would you say that? And now you know what? We're crying because I said his mom probably doesn't have dementia, that she probably pickled her brain after he's saying shit like this, that I physically hate my own children. Get the fuck out of my face, foul owl. I don't give a fuck how offended you are. Kiss my ass. Do what you're going to do, big girl. And don't cry after what happens after that. That's all I say.
Whatever. The first thing that I want to do is I don't.
Folks, it's going to be a long night in case you haven't figured it out. Buckle up, bitches. And if you're Yaba, hey, Yaba, get a seatbelt extender. You're going to fucking need it.
Won't anyone bashed?
Prickly. But talk about me and children. Ma'am, you're so desperate for love. You put your own kids in danger.
DC's been hanging on for a while. She stays for like an hour now in AJ's chat. She's blocked half of us, so like she can only see like 2 people, but she does last for a while.
You know what's funny, Clarissa? I said, look at her pulling a DC Media Girl. However, DC Media Girl at least has the cojones to stay in chat and not waddle away like a scared little bitch. like a scared little bitch. I cannot wait to see you go live tomorrow and tell Chantal what a horrible person she is, Yaba. I cannot wait.
If you are bashing it, because we're not here to do that, because we're better than them. My saying is, honey.
I could do 1.5. I am at 1.5. Belinda, you got to speed it up.
We might be trash, but we're not garbage, okay? Because I want you guys to hear me out. I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat either.
Oh, people on Twitter are already like, wow, was that the real Yaba? Yaba, may I suggest that the next time you want to go full Gigi, maybe you ask your girlfriend to maybe calm you the fuck down so you don't look as fucking disgusting as you just did tonight. Hey, Point and Laugh, ready to see a homophobic lesbian boy. Listen, clearly you have to hate yourself to take in Samantha after she threatened your children. But what do I know? I'm just a lonely homosexual in Florida. Thank you for the super chat.
Because it is a lot. A lot. We're not here to bash people. I'm here
Facts.
to explain to you guys what happened from my perspective, because that is the only perspective that I can explain it from. Okay? Does that make sense? So
That makes sense.
we've got notes. We've got receipts. I have also, now that I really know how, turned off super chats, because I am not going to sit here and make money off of something.
Oh, so for those of you who don't know, who weren't on the pistachio stream, let me explain this for those of you who don't have cheats curds in your ears. Talking to you, Yaba. So Belinda, when she went live, maybe a lot of you were in a pistachios chat. When Belinda went live for that fundraiser stream, which I told her she should not do because those two fucking roly-poly bitches are ungrateful. I said, hey, your super chats are on, and she was like, what do you mean? I turned off monetization, and I had to explain to her that's not the same setting, because earlier in the year I went live about something and I can't remember what, but Steph and I figured out that monetization is per stream, but super chats are like a global setting. I said, so if you don't turn it off at the top level, super chats is still on. But I don't know why those two are still complaining, because I'm sure those merch sales contributed to at least 25 pounds of additional heart dangerous fats. So I think they'd be happy about it. But what do I know? Blueberry Muffins, thank you for the super chat. I love a spice.
Hey, look, there's that Bright account. This Bright account right here, that's the one who came into my live stream the day after the Zeeth interview. And Bright was actually the first one who said some shit about, are you seriously talking about Belinda like that? After everything she did for you? It was this account right here. But somebody deleted them, blocked them out of my chat. So that sucks. But yep, there they are. Mm-hmm.
Spicy Gigi loves you too.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot turn off memberships. Reset.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it was my Go From Me announcement. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Steph.
Bitch.
Oh, wrong one.
Steph, you're a attention-seeking whore.
Oh my God. Not stalker, allegedly, but apparently she said that MFW and Yaba sold their kids into the trafficking trade. I don't know, but I rate Princess, if you missed it, Yaba came in here and accused me of being a predator with children. So yeah, like if you are a support group.
No, she didn't. And by you going publicly, especially on the platform where Yaba makes a living, and saying emphatically that Yaba came in there and accused you of being a predator with children, you might well watch your fucking mouth, Pickle Brain Jr. That is slander. That is defamation. That is harmful and dangerous and damaging to Yaba's reputation professionally, where she earns an income on this very platform. Do you, Mr. Ground? Is it worth it for you to continue speaking this way?
Member, feel free to unsubscribe right now because you support a piece of shit. Thank you very much for your support.
Yeah, they used to fight, and then they made up and got together.
9 months ago, she was like, it's so dangerous to be calling a gay man these things, but the moment you challenge her and that extremely wide ass with its own area code, she goes right to the same talking point. Oh my God, Yaba. It's almost like you are the fraud everybody said you are. Yaba's type 2 diabetes is next. Thank you for the super chat. Sam Yaba about to be on the 1,000-pound scissor sisters. Ma'am, I think you meant 2,000-pound scissor sisters. Thank you for the super chat.
Entire thing.
Hold on. I realized that PBJ just read a super chat calling us scissor sisters, but he corrected the person, and said, no, 2,000 pound scissor sisters. See, that's where you're no longer simply reading the super chat. That, PBJ, is you calling us scissor sisters. It is. You want to hear it again? Here you go.
Thank you for the super chat. Like, you are the fraud everybody said you are. Yaba's type 2 diabetes is next. Thank you for the super chat. Sam Yaba about to be on the 1,000 pound scissor sisters. Ma'am, I think you meant 2,000 pound scissor sisters. Thank you for the super chat.
Entire thing, and I'm not going to do that. I'm lazy.
All right.
Okay. I have to check when we go into this because, like I said, it's a lot. Oscar just had to go outside and pee. I see the members. You just don't have to do this. Do not let me repeat. Do
Y'all
not send me
showed up.
memberships. Don't do that.
You can probably fast forward a bit.
Please don't, because I do not.
People are like firing off memberships like crazy.
Oh, so I'm gonna fast
forward a
forward.
little bit.
What do you think I should? When do you think I
Yeah.
should go to? Like when she
Maybe
starts.
she shows something on screen.
Why am I not getting the?
I can't remember how long. It's
Oh,
a little
hold on, here we
preview.
go.
Yeah, there we go. There we
Hold
go.
For some reason, I'm not getting the preview that I normally get when I hover.
It probably hasn't even rendered
There we
all
go.
the way yet.
It's gonna start shortly after this.
Let me show you. Hold on.
Here we go.
We're here with receipts, honey, today. And we got a lot of them to do. So bear with me. All right. So here's the 2 streams that we did. They also lied and said that I got AdSense off of this, and I kept it in the man.
My God, I love opening my messages, Boots, and all these people are like, "Wow, was that really Yaba? Wow, she's disgusting." I'm like, we don't even
Yeah.
have to hold these streams. Yaba's just like Yaba's got a humiliation kink, and I fucking love it.
PBJ's personality is 100% bitter old queen. Agreed. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, I've had
We
some
got
of those
rid of that.
messages too. Some
Oh, yeah.
confirmations of behaviors. Yeah.
So there's your receipts. That's the first one we did. Yeah, but she didn't know that I was doing it. And I'm, so it's 120. What does it say? 120.45 plus 22.23. So that's what I'm saying. That 22.23 on the second one is memberships that people join. Technically, I don't have to fucking, fucking count that, but we will. Because,
Just a reminder.
Maggie Liz, as a recovering addict mom, I do not claim any of these ex-users in my recovery gang. Part of our issue is taking ownership of our own poor choices. None of those grifters own anything. Maggie Liz, thank you so much for the super chat and for that message, because that's really important. You're absolutely right.
Even when I went full Gigi, I never accused anybody of something so disgusting as what Yaba just did. Like, that's like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, wow.
But she didn't. And you know she didn't. So what is all of this? What is this whole fucking charade, Mr. Ground, Pickle Brain Jr.? You're 29 minutes into this stream. You know good and fucking well that wasn't Yaba. You knew. I mean, it's obvious. Can we just all agree that it's fucking obvious that that whole thing was them? That was their fucking troll account who came in and set that up? So what is this whole fucking stream that we're even watching? Like, it's really fucking disgusting. But please, Foul Owl, defend this motherfucker some more. Please fire up another stream today. Spend 2 hours defending this fucker and his pickled brain fucking mother. You know good and fucking well that that was him the whole fucking time. That was his fucking troll. It was probably Beg Linda who fired off the fucking message. It's obvious. But please, Owl, spend more time defending this motherfucker, because I said his mother was a pickle brain fucking alcoholic who pickled her brain. Don't give a fuck. Fuck a Gigi.
Because I told you to grow up. Like, wow.
important. It's very important that we
Now I
get
gotta
$22
Like, wow, Boots. Wow.
and 23 cents.
Oh, no. Somebody confirmed, Steph, that it was Yaba. Somebody checked it. I mean, unless I'm being lied to, but would you really be shocked to find out it was Yaba? Would you really be
Hold on.
shocked?
What did he say? Oh, Steph, we don't know for sure that was Yaba, and it's too late to check, but it does match what she's been saying on Twitter. Just saying, I meant to be asleep. Are you fucking kidding me, Steph? What did he say?
Oh, no. Somebody confirmed, Steph, that it was Yaba.
Oh, really? Hold on. I'm telling you, we didn't watch this shit. Had no idea he said this. Girl, I'm tapping back to what he just said.
If something so
People join. Technically,
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, she didn't know that.
That's
Yaba's just like Yaba's got a humiliation kink, and I fucking love it.
yeah, I've had
We
some
got
of those
rid of that.
messages too. Some
Oh, yeah.
confirmations of behaviors. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So there's your receipts. That's the first one we did. Yeah, but yeah, she didn't know that I was doing it. And I'm, you know, so it's 120. What does it say? 120.45 plus 22.23. So that's what I'm saying. At 22.23 on the second one is member.
120.25. And what was the second one? Do I need to slow it down?
So there's your receipts. That's the first one we did. Yeah, but yeah, she didn't know that I was doing it. And I'm, you know, so
She didn't know that I was doing it. There she is out of her own fucking mouth admitting she didn't know I was doing it. And how many people on both sides admit that they knew good and fucking well that they saw Yaba's tweet saying there will be no fundraising? So again, why are we the bad guys? Because we had a problem with all this fucking shit. Why are we the bad guys? Because we decided to be the bigger person and let it go and not say anything. But after that shit got thrown in our face by this account right here, tell me, do you guys see this Bright account in anyone's chats present day? Do you see Bright with the orange bee avatar over here in PBJ's chats? Do you see Bright with the orange bee avatar over in Beglinda's, in Foul Owls, in Jessica Messica's? Any fucking where? No, you don't. Why don't you see this account? Why? Because this was the account. The Bright account was the first account to say something in my stream the day after the Zeeth interview. After the fucking shit about the interview got brought up and I got accused of being fucking bitter and jealous, Bright was the one who said, I cannot believe that you're talking about Belinda this way after everything she did. This one right here.
So it's 120. What does it say? 120.45 plus 22.23. So that's what I'm saying. At
120.25. Fuck, I missed it again.
I was doing it. And I'm, you know, so it's 120. What does it say? 120.45 plus 22.23. So that's what
22.23. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
So there's your receipts. That's the first one we did. Yeah, but yeah, she didn't know that I was doing it. And I'm, you know, so it's 120. What does it say? 120.45 plus 22.23. So that's what I'm saying. At 22.23 on the second one is memberships that people join. Technically, I don't have to fucking, you know, fucking count that, but we will. Because, you know, it's
Just a reminder.
Wow. Technically, I don't have to count that. Yeah, you think people just decided on the second fundraiser stream that that was the time to join memberships? It had nothing to do with Yaba. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do the math real quick. 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 142.68. Well, by my calculations, babe, she shorted Joe. She still has not paid you the money she owes you. She still has money in her fucking pocket that she raised in your kids' names. That is wild. All right.
Even when I went full Gigi, I never accused anybody of something so disgusting as what Yaba just did. Like that.
Listen to that. Listen to the motherfucker's voice when he says this. Does that sound like a motherfucker who really believes that that account was Yaba and that he had just been accused of being a child predator? Hey, Manning, nice to see you. Glad you could be here.
It's like I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, because I told you to grow up. Like, wow.
It's very important that we add this $22
Like, wow, Boots. Wow.
and 23 cents.
That's $42.68 short of what you submitted 3 months later on Cash App. $42.68. Beg Linda. You know the Cash App. You better run my woman her shit. This is a fraud. She's admitting to fraud. She's admitting to fraudulently collecting donations, a benefit stream for Yaba and her family. Yaba roast DC negs, unprivated just for us. Let's help Yaba and Sam part 2. Look at you fundraising on YouTube, which I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. Fundraising on YouTube and then putting the funds in your pocket. That's fraud. Lisa says she got like $200 in super chats. I don't know where she ever came up with the $35 number.
Oh, no. Somebody confirmed, Steph, that it was Yaba.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I needed that timestamp. Hold on.
And 23 cents.
Oh, no. Somebody confirmed, Steph.
29.23. We are going to be having to call you to task on that one, PBJ. Who?
Wow, Boots. Wow.
And 23 cents.
Oh, no. Somebody confirmed, Steph, that it was Yaba. Somebody checked it. I mean, unless I'm being lied to, but would you really be shocked to find out it was Yaba? Would you really be shocked? But thank you for the super chat, Steph. That it was Yaba. Wow.
And 23 cents.
Oh, no. Somebody confirmed, Steph, that it was Yaba.
Who?
Somebody checked it. I mean, unless I'm being
Oh, absolutely, babe. Sure, I did.
lied to, but would you really be?
Let me just check and see if I uploaded it already, though. I think I even have it uploaded, ready to go. Don't you worry about it. Hold on. Let me check, though. Yes.
Be shocked to find out it was Yama? Would you really be shocked? But thank you for the stupid chat, Steph. I'm sorry there are no alerts. I know you love the clop clop, but I'll clop clop for you. Boots, can you give me a clop clop really quick? Clop clop.
I really want to know who the somebody was. How does he say somebody confirmed it and then walk it back in the same breath? Only mods and the channel owner can check. So who was it? Yeah, well, we can see what mods were in chat that night, right? We can see that. Was it Unprotected Lex? Was it Sam and Yaba's lawsuit is next? Which I'd be interested in knowing who that account used to be. Does anybody have anybody out there who has screenshots from the chat from this stream? And I know there's a lot of you out there. Can somebody see if they can see who this mod used to be? Oh, that's your channel is next. Oh, okay. Thank you. Kate Winslet. So Kate Winslet, your channel is next. Steph, Unprotected Lex. All right. Those mods are all present. Wow. That's a short list, huh? That's, yes, of course. Lil Boots is a mod as well. That's not a very long list of people who could have possibly confirmed that. Lindsay tells me that she told PBJ that it was not, unless I'm misremembering. Lindsay, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Just say clop clop for
that Amber chick is also mod.
Okay, just say. No, I'll finish it. Just say clop clop.
Clop clop.
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Belinda, Steph loves that one. Thunder Rain, thank you so much for the super chat. Took a bit being a fan of Sam Yaba and Belinda. Not gonna lie, I tried to put my head down thinking this is just a little 2-day spat, just like last time. I hate this very much. But Belinda, listen, Belinda is good. Belinda had 1,200 people in that chat tonight. Belinda is good.
Watch that view count go up.
All Yaba did was pull down her pants and
Lindsay confirms she told Gigi it was not the real Yaba. So I wonder, Lindsay, in your recollection of the evening of December 20th, 2023, Would you say it was before or after the 30-minute mark? Oh, I'll be fair. Would you say it was before or after the 29-minute, 23-second mark of this stream that you had advised Pickle Brain Jr. that was in fact not the real Yaba account?
Show her fucking true fupa to the world. That's all she did. And she's angry because Yaba was the queen bitch in this fucking space. And how dare a lowly Belinda. What the fuck's the Belinda, guys? I'll tell you what a Belinda is.
Did you hear that, babe? Are you listening? Did you hear what a ridiculous shit this is your narrative. Lindsay says he reads my message soon.
That's
okay.
all she did. And she's angry because Yaba was the queen bitch in this fucking space. And how dare a lowly Belinda. What the fuck's the Belinda, guys? I'll tell you what a Belinda is. A bitch who had 1,200 people in stream tonight.
Okay.
Belinda is racking in the money.
What are you even talking about, PBJ? What are you talking about? Yaba's the queen bitch in this space? What space is that? What space the fuck are you talking about? Yaba and Beglinda do not occupy the same space, Mr. Brown. Hold on. I have to turn my heating pad on. Because I'm old. No. Ow. Okay, hold on. Let me fix myself. Like, what? Yaba and Belinda don't occupy the same space. Yaba is a girl world reactor. She is a Chantal reaction channel. I just feel like he's confused as to where everybody is. Carly says the post leak showed where Belinda planned to take Yaba's viewers with Strawberry Douche. And I really think that that old Pickle Brain Jr. over here really just confirmed what we all already knew. That Beglinda really was. The jealousy was coming from Beglinda and Gigi's side, not the other way around. What the fuck were we supposed to be jealous of Beglinda about? What was Yaba supposed to be jealous of Beglinda about? Shitsu not. I can tell you what we weren't doing. We weren't watching this shit. I can tell you that for sure.
Right, and you know what Belinda is not? You sacks of twats, you sacks of poo-poo. Belinda's not a homophobic sack of trash.
So that comes up to be...
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
164.91. I wrote it down. Bitches. I took notes. Okay.
How much was it? One what?
Yes, actually, AK has shown screenshots of PBJ saying he wanted to get Yaba's audience eyes on him. Hold on. I just saw those this morning. In fact, I think I've got the screenshot right here. I just have to find it. Thank you for reminding me of that. I just saw that. Actually, am I going to be able to find it? Hold on. Can somebody send that to me again? Or wait, I think... Let me see. Sorry, guys. I know I seen it, though. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Hold, please. Do-do-do-do. 4/2/2022. He sent me Zach's docs. No idea why, because he had already been doxxed. If I could get Yaba's attention and her audience, I'd drop some good shit. Oh, look, there's stuff. Doesn't she mean peanut? Gaining ground. I'm getting really pissed. Well, that's interesting. Carly, I agree. And you know what? It's been through all of this that I have finally come to the realization that AK and Tragic have been telling the truth about Beg Linda and Pickle Brain Jr. the whole time. And I will give Pickle Brain Jr. and Beg Linda and their failed farmer friends credit where credit is due, and that they run one hell of a propaganda machine. They really do. And I think a lot of people don't realize that they've been doing this the whole time. They've been literally just bulldozing and chasing people off the platform with the same tactics that they were using against Tragic and AK. And listen, Yaba and I are guilty of falling for it. Like, we literally was just like, you know what? We don't know the first thing about Tragic, AK, or this bodega, but we're told they're bad news, so they're bad news. So, like, bad, right? You know? And is anyone surprised that Tragic and AK, I mean, you guys heard in this, in fact, let me put it back on the screen. We've already looked at that. Let me put that stream back up there. We've already heard in this stream. This was 3 days after that shit went down, and he was already throwing Tragic's name out there and trying to set the narrative. That
She said 164, but she mathed wrong.
That YouTube takes. Okay.
On replay, but sending love. And hi, Yamano. Thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Forever Basic Betty.
It's hard.
Because I am. Yeah. Bitch, I'm poor. Okay. Have I ever come on here and acted like I got a lot of damn money? Bitch, I am poor as fuck. It is what it fucking.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting texted saying that wasn't her. So somebody told me it was her. Was it not, or was it her?
That was okay. So that's when he reads Lindsay's text at 31 minutes, 11 seconds. All right. But he doubles down and says again, somebody said it was her. Was it her or not? So who said it was her? It wasn't in chat that you were told that, because we would have all seen it. So it was either DM or text where somebody told you it was Yaba, and that somebody had to have been somebody in your little chat with a wrench, right? Right. So which one? Steph put a comment up there saying, well, we're not sure if it's her or not. So it wasn't Steph, which I find highly suspect, because do you really think that Steph is like a top mod, is she not? Illyria says 100 on Steph. Steph is a top mod. Now, don't you think that if at literally the 2-minute mark of this stream, an account appearing to be Yaba comes in and basically calls the owner of the channel, Mr. PBJ, a Cho Hut Mo, don't you think Steph would have been the first one to click and see if that was really Yaba's channel? She didn't. Exactly, Illyria. Steph mods like she gets paid for it. But in this particular case, Steph did not go see if that was the real Yaba. Okay. But PBJ swears for God that somebody said it was the real her. And as we all know, only PBJ, the channel owner, or one of his mods has the ability to check. So who was it? Who lied to you? Which one of your mods? Or did you have to walk that back now that somebody such as Lindsay with an A, who obviously, Lindsay with an A, did you have a wrench in his chat during this time? Unless he's lying about someone telling him it was her. Lisa Simp, of course he's lying. Of course he's lying. And that's why he will never, ever, 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 ever in a million years be able to produce a screenshot of any of his mods telling him, I verified it. I checked it out. It's her. Because it didn't happen. Because you're a big fat fucking liar, aren't you? Pickle Brain Jr. You are. You're nothing but a fucking liar. And I'm proving that again. This is not the first time I've done a stream on Pickle Brain Jr. and proven him to be a liar. It's not, is it? No. I'll get the link for the other one. You guys can watch it on the replay gang after we're done here.
Hold on. I'm not going to pull
I
a
don't get to
Yaba.
scroll up all the way. I didn't.
Who told me it was her? It was probably Bodega then. It was probably his beard.
There was a fedora mock in Belinda's earlier, and then
I
Fedora's
hope-
like, "Little Boots unblock me," and I'm like, "Fedora, you're."
Why is Little Boots deflecting? Here, this is titled "Proving Gaining Ground a Liar" or something like that. Doesn't matter. That's a link to a previous stream I've done proving Gaining Ground is a liar. I'm sorry, PBJ Pickle Brain Jr. And now here we are again. Once again, we've gathered here today to prove that Pickle Brain Jr. is a fucking liar. Wow, this is almost too easy.
Chatting that to me right now because she saw.
Oh yeah, there he goes blaming Tragic. Really? Now we know you're a fucking liar. Now we know you're a liar. We know nobody told you that was Yaba. We know that that was you. We know this whole fucking thing is a big fat fucking lie. And you had to fucking point the finger at Tragic in the bodega because you're a liar. You're a lying liar who lies.
And then Fedora's.
Kimberlina says, I think he went on Twitter the next day saying it wasn't. It was sometime after, for sure.
Like, Little Boots unblock me, and I'm like, Fedora, you're chatting that to me right now.
Oh, wait, sorry. Little Boots. Let's listen to her deflect.
Who told me it was her?
Okay, wait. We're 31 minutes and 19 seconds into this. That troll came in at like 2 minutes. So within the last 29 minutes, if PBJ is to be believed, sometime in the last 29 minutes, somebody told him that that was the real Yaba. And here we are, not 29 minutes later. He can't remember who told him. Who told me that? Who told me that? It was probably Bodega. How the fuck would the Bodega be telling you anything and you taking it as gospel? For one, as we said, and PBJ knows this, you'd have to be a mod or the channel owner to check it out. So why are you throwing the Bodega in there?
It was probably Bodega then. It was probably his beard.
There was a fedora mock in Belinda's earlier, and then Fedora's like, "Little Boots unblock me," and I'm like, "Fedora, you're chatting that to me right now because she saw Little Boots blocks straight talking Fedora chick.
I hope that really wasn't her. Like, I was going off by somebody in chat who told me if it wasn't her, then I apologize.
Now he's saying he was going by somebody in chat saying it was her. Are you fucking kidding me? You know the only motherfuckers in your chat who can verify that are your wrench holders. I cannot believe that these people, this was December fucking 20th, man. Look at all the names in that fucking chat who are on this fucking list. You guys are seriously telling me that this is the side that you chose to go with? These are the people you believe? These are the fucking ridiculous ass stories that you idiots believe? Do you people feel stupid yet? Because you should. Unprotected Lex in there on the list twice, in there with a fucking wrench. I never did anything, Sammy Yaba.
Guys, see, I'm not going to pull a
Fedora
Yaba.
sock did
But
come in about
But at the end of the day, though, Yaba's verified Twitter has accused me of the same thing. So whether or not that was her waddling into
Where did Yaba say call him a predator against children on her Twitter? Fucking where? You're a liar. We've already proven you're a liar. We just watched you lie. I just linked A whole nother fucking stream where I proved you're a fucking liar. Right there at the top of my chat. That's a whole nother fucking stream. How long is that stream? That's 2 hours, 7 minutes, 33 seconds proving you're a fucking liar. You're a liar. And here you are lying again.
My chat, she's done it on Twitter. She did it in Sam's chat, and then she continued it on Twitter today. So whether or not it was her, it really doesn't make a difference because she has shown herself on Twitter and in Samantha's chat as being very receptive and willing to.
If that were the case, wouldn't he be putting the screenshots up on the screen? Why are you not putting screenshots of these messages, the tweets and the chat messages? Why are there no receipts? Where are the fucking receipts? Where are the screenshots? He's accusing you of calling a gay man a pedo. Unreal.
Promote that nonsense. So it might as well have been her. No.
It might as well have been her. Motherfucker. If she was really saying that shit all over Twitter and all in my chat that day, you would have spent the last 32 minutes with those screenshots on your fucking screen. But you didn't, did you? And why not? Because they don't exist. Because you're fucking lying, dude. And all these simple-minded ass motherfuckers in the chat, siding with Gigi, siding with Belinda, these motherfucking idiots on this list, every last one of them are too fucking stupid to recognize that. Oh, Gigi says that Yaba went around calling him a predator all day on Twitter and in Sam's chat, so I'm just going to go ahead and take his word for it. Nobody in the chat's wondering where the screenshots, if that's the truth. Not one fucking screenshot, not one. Or am I mistaken? Let me just scroll back through here. Oh, look, we're 11 minutes, 34 seconds in. Not a single fucking screenshot. Nothing. Where are the fucking screenshots? Pickle-brained Junior.
Actions have been very telling, yes.
So she's already done it on Twitter anyway. So her or not her, it's the same shit.
It is. I don't pretend to be somebody that I'm not. And
Get
I
it,
never
Belinda.
fucking will.
Yes,
Can't relate to some
ma'am.
people. I know. 142.68, right. Okay.
She absolutely pretends to be somebody she's not. She even admits it. She admits that she puts on the hillbilly accent thicker than what she normally speaks because it brings in the fucking coin. You're every day pretending to be somebody you're not, ma'am.
And then 142.68. Oh, so I'm up a little bit. I added it wrong. I added the 22.23 to the 142.68 and came up with 164.91. Well, shit, it's even less. See, this is why I don't do math. And this is why I was ready to sit down doing it. Okay? Damn. So I guess 142.68. Hold on. It's important. It's important that we take care of this right now. Right meow.
Tell him, Belinda.
Tell him what?
Tell
them what?
142.68.
Lies.
Damn it, where's my damn calculator? Hold on. Can somebody do the damn math for me? Jesus.
She really do a math live?
Are they really? They really make fun of me because I have to ask Alexa to do percentages, and this bitch cannot even add. Alexa, go away. 120.45 and 22.23. Literally, the biggest number in that equation is the number fucking 5, Belinda. It's addition of numbers no higher than 5, bitch. Are you fucking kidding me right now? They're so outraged over Sam saying his mom was wet-brained and Yaba not saying Chomo, but they aren't outraged over, that's right, over Belinda and PBJ referring to a black woman as a fucking gorilla. Yes, that's right. These numbers, you guys, these estimated revenue numbers, revenue is how much you get, right? Revenue is how much you get. So these numbers, this is already YouTube's portion taken out. So do not subtract anything from these numbers. This is the number for these 2 live streams, this is how much estimated revenue she actually got. This is already minus the 30%. Okay, so let's do the addition together, Belinda. 3 plus 5 is what? 8. Okay. I mean, there's not even any fucking carryovers in this addition. There's not even carryovers. 3 plus 5 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 0 is 1. What does that give you? 142.68, you dumb fuck. Run me my money, bitch. You can beg for it back.
The math is not 142, 168. All this fucking keyboard.
Oh, excuse me, I burped. Oh, no, I appreciate the person who texted me. I'm not going to call you out. I appreciate that. But like I said, thank you for correcting me. And I'm going to say, listen, if it wasn't her, it wasn't her. But it might as well have been her at this point because she said it on Twitter anyway. So what's the fucking
Where? And why is that tweet not on the screen? That's a serious fucking accusation. All right, babe. That's a serious accusation to make. To accuse someone of calling you a predator against children. A CHOMO. And you're claiming that she said it on Twitter and you don't even have the screenshots? And yes, Tragic's right. PBJ has called AK and Tragic CHOMO countless times. Those screenshots are floating around today. I saw them today. Give me a second and I'll get them on the screen. Hold on. Let me let this play while I get them onto my computer.
difference, right? Okay, so the person who messaged me, it was not her. I was talking to her. Okay, but this person who's messaging me, she's repeated it. She has said it in Sam's chat and she has said it on Twitter. So whether or not that was her in that chat, she said it herself on Twitter. So why are we protecting her? You hate Chantal that fucking much. She called me. She insinuated I was a predator in Sam's chat. She then tweeted twice today.
No, she didn't. We have seen now, thanks to fucking Peanut, just last night, Peanut put the screenshot of the message that Yaba put in my chat. She had it on there and I grabbed that motherfucker. Y'all want to see? I'll put the screenshot, the receipt of what Yaba said about PBJ in my chat on the screen. And it's not what he says it is. Now, how come you didn't put the screenshot on the screen, PBJ? Because you're fucking lying. Wicked Crafter, how much in the negative now, Big Wheezy? Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me guess. $42.68 in the negative. Rhea Renee, thank you so much for gifting 1 ShamRock membership. Anna, welcome. Those screenshots would have been everywhere if that had happened. Yeah, but they're not. And why weren't they? Where are they? What did you do with them? Why is my camera blurry? Anyway. Here it is. This is the screenshot of what Yaba said in my chat. Gigi is a scumbag trying to get straight men to touch his butt. That's what she said. That is not what you just said.
She's repeated it. She has said it in Sam's chat and she has said it on Twitter. So whether or not that was her in that chat, she said it herself on Twitter. So why are we protecting her? You hate Chantal that fucking much. She called me. She insinuated I was a predator in Sam's chat. She then tweeted twice today that I pay straight men to touch their butt. So does it really fucking matter if it wasn't her or not? Listen, if you want to support.
What? Where is Gaining Ground pays straight men to touch his butt the equivalent of calling him a CHOMO or even a predator against children? Those are not the same fucking thing. So is that the problem here, PBJ? Do you hate yourself so much as a gay man that you're the one implying that gay men are predators against children? That's you. Y'all want to see how frequently Mr. Ground calls people chomos? Here's one. Mr. Ground, DGG80, December 1st, 2023. That wasn't even that long ago. This was December. I've never defended that guy. I don't even know who he is. You need to relax. PEDO lover. I already told you, you have no chance with Matthew because Afshan wants the pedo all to herself. So this is PBJ, calling tragic, a pedo. Okay, there's one. There is PBJ. You're disgusting pedo to her world. So is it her or her ex-husband? I can't keep up. Pedo, is that pedo lover? Okay, there's that one. Like, dude, and you seriously are trying to take someone to court for slander and defamation? That's really what you're doing here? You messaged her in your late 30s because you thought she looked 17. You're a dirty little woman-hating PEDO. Like, I don't know who is he talking to here? I don't even know. But it seems to me that PBJ is the one going around slandering and defaming people, calling them chomos and pedos. Those are receipts, PBJ. That's how you prove that somebody called you a pedo on Twitter. Now, where's your receipt showing that Yaba called you a pedo on Twitter? He's a self-hating gay man who has teleported back to the 70s, early 80s when this predator thing was the discourse amongst bigots. Thank you for that.
A sack of garbage like Yaba, who can't defend herself and go straight to the narratives of the people who threatened her with a brick. You are more than welcome to do that, but do not come here and tell me, don't do this. It wasn't her. This may not have been her, but this was her earlier today, and this was her in Sahamtha's chat yesterday. So if you want to support that homophobic fucking nonsense, because Yaba, a woman who goes live every day about Chantal, can't handle being told to grow the fuck up, enjoy your fucking hate viewing with Yaba. I don't know what else to tell you.
A Thunder Rain self-awareness queen or king. You do hate Chantal that much, but not myself.
Yeah, they do. Like, don't come message me like it wasn't her. Don't do this. Did you see what she tweeted? Did you see what she said in Sam's chat yesterday? If you say I love you, Gigi, and you're okay with what she said in Sam's chat, this woman, and I use woman very loosely, very loosely. This woman 9 months ago said it's terrible to associate these things to a gay man. And then yesterday said it in Sahamtha's chat. Why are you defending that? Like, I don't get it, but you do you, boo. Do you? Okay, let's go.
Okay, 4280. Because it's important that we do this. Okay, fine. So 4280, what, $100?
Fuck it, Yaba.
Rounding up, 99,
oh, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months, a hockey player named Josh. Fuck a Yaba and fuck a Tham.
It's right, okay. Self-employment is, because we're going to take that out, and that's also very important. What is the rate? I think it's 15.3%, because YouTube is self-employment. Is that not right?
So she's deducting taxes. Are you kidding me? She calculated and deducted taxes. Okay. Oh, wow. Maybe just don't do fundraisers for people who didn't ask for them and didn't want them. If it's going to cause you to have to hold on to their money for months while you calculate taxes and deductions, ma'am.
To the 15.3%. Yeah, we're going to do the math. We're going to be this petty.
We could skip math.
So 85 bucks. Right. Now, if you take that $85,
how
I know
far
it's not accounting, but it has to be. Because
a few
it's
minutes.
Important that we get this right. Because I'm going to tell you,
Just
you know what happened? I forgot. I
Let me let's see.
She just kind of explain. I mean, she goes into the fundraiser.
Oh, to the
mess
person who's
up
texting
again,
me.
but like we've talked about it so much.
Yeah, the person who's texting me, I'm not going to blast you,
Forgot-
but
yeah,
that
maybe
those
she-
last comments weren't meant for you. They were meant for someone on Twitter.
Somebody. 800. I have to wait till YouTube payday tomorrow. But apparently the whole deal is I stole money. That's how it is.
Okay.
Thank you for the super chat, Wicked Crafter.
So
I'm gonna go with here, I guess, right?
I'm not.
Let's go here.
Was that wrong on my part? Absolutely. That I forgot to send that to him. And for that, I'll say I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, Belinda. Okay,
So
What'd she say she's sorry for? I forgot to listen.
weren't meant for you. They were meant for someone on Twitter. Thanks.
Somebody. 800. I have to wait till YouTube payday tomorrow. But apparently the whole deal is I stole money. That's how it is.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna go with here, I guess, right?
I'm not.
Let's go here.
Was that wrong on my part? Absolutely.
Wait,
I
what?
forgot. Somebody. 800. I have to wait till YouTube payday tomorrow. But apparently the whole deal is I stole money. That's how it is.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna go with here, I guess, right?
I'm not.
Let's go here.
Was that wrong on my part? Absolutely. That I forgot to send that to him. And for that, I'll say I'm sorry.
Forgot. It was absolutely wrong on my part that I forgot to send it to him. Wow. Wow. Then what was the point? What was the point, Beglinda, of you insisting on being the one to do a fundraiser for Sam and Yaba when you knew Yaba didn't want you to do the fundraiser? You said out of your own mouth she'd kill me if she knew I was doing this. You insist on doing it, not once, but twice. And then you're like, it's totally wrong of me to forget to send him the money. Then what was the point in doing the fundraiser? If you were not going to make it a fucking priority to send the money you fundraised. Unreal. Absolutely, positively fucking unreal.
Listen, Belinda, I didn't realize Belinda had super chat she didn't send. She should have sent it. She should have sent it sooner, Larry, right? I agree with that. But Belinda's also been going through a lot of shit. Like Belinda was going through I don't even know how much Belinda's told publicly, so I'm not going to say. Belinda's been going through a lot of shit.
Tell some stuff later on in the stream.
Really? Belinda was going through so much? Was she? She was going through so much? I don't know. Was she, I don't know, dealing with was she dealing with her 3 young children having just tragically and unexpectedly lost their father? Or anything maybe on that, on that same level by any chance? Because all these excuses and passes and justifications want to be and have been given to Beglinda because she was going through so much. Because what? Because Junior's sick. But don't give Yaba, any grace or consideration or justification for her highly emotional, charged response to that bullshit ass fundraiser being thrown in her face. Right?
Okay, so she explains it, but I'll wait for her to say. But at the end of the day, it was a fucking mistake. But at the end of the day, they sold out their merch store. And here is the problem that Samantha and Yaba want to confuse everybody about. They are the ones who woke up salty as fuck about the interview. They are the ones, Samantha's the one who brought up the money and the fundraiser. So the audacity to treat us all like we're also sword-wielding idiots by saying, you guys are throwing it in my face. No. Oh, you know what this calls for? You threw it in our faces when you said that because you were trying to smear Belinda's name.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's already been proven that shit was thrown in our faces first, sir. Why on earth would we bring up a fundraiser in response to the Zeeth interview? And what was said? What was said by, it was me first. What exactly was it that was said? I said, you want to fucking talk about the fundraiser? We'll talk about the fundraiser. And that's when I let everybody know that Beg Linda pocketed the money that she raised and didn't bother forwarding it to Yaba. So if you use context clues, does that not clue you into the fact that somebody else said it first? That somebody threw that in Yaba's face? For my statement to be, oh, you want to talk about the fundraiser? We'll talk about the fundraiser. That's me responding to somebody who brought up the fucking fundraiser. To defend Belinda. I cannot believe you're treating Belinda like this after everything she did for you. After she did those fundraisers for you, I can't believe it. Oh, really? You want to talk about the fundraiser? Okay, fine. Let's talk about the fundraiser. That's how the fuck it happened. That's what went down. You really think that Yaba said, that interview that Belinda did with Zeke was garbage, and also the fundraiser? Really? That's what you want us to believe? No, okay. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Sherry B.
That was you. I suggest you two heifers go to bed.
I'm also sorry I ever knew certain people as well. But I'm sorry that I did not get that money there with a quickness.
The farmer that made the foodie beauty thread called out douche and she lost her mind. Really tragic? Was that recently? I don't visit that forum anymore.
On November 21st. I'm so sorry I did not do that. I got a few things going on in my life too. If you know, you know. That like we all do. We all.
Yeah.
Shit, no,
Life
dude,
be
but
life in
I
you
did
guys.
not think that
Uh-huh.
was that important? Hold on, I gotta get my dog.
Where's Oscar? I'm gonna tap it forward.
Let's see. I gotta make some notes. Hold on, you gotta bear with me.
Tap it forward.
So last Saturday?
Yes.
You know, I did the string.
Was that already last Saturday? God, time flies when you're battling biggins, huh? I
day
thought
is
that
it
was like
right now?
yesterday. I'm like, wait, last Saturday? That was yesterday.
Also, they didn't sell out the merch store. Yaba took the inventory of everything down to 0 to stop the orders from coming in because it was too much and it was overwhelming. And this was literally days after Jesse passed away. Can you only just take a moment with yourself right now? Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just put yourself in her shoes as a mother. Children ages 7, 13, and 14. That's why everything went to sold out. She took the inventory down to 0 to sell it out, to stop the orders because it was too much.
Raven Star, right before Christmas, bitch. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Raven. There's so many memberships I still have to join and I haven't, but that is my goal in 2024 in January.
Thank you, Travis.
To go join the memberships and people will join me so I can reciprocate the goodwill. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but I appreciate it. Thank you for being a member.
With Zeth and Casey.
Nikki P, thank you for that reminder. Remember Belinda texting you, calling you out? It was actually the day of, but it was hours before the Zeeth interview. The beef started before the Zeeth interview. Yes. Thank you, Nikki P, for always reminding us of that, because that's a key part that people forget. Belinda texted Yaba like 12 hours before the Zeeth interview even happened, confronting Yaba about why I had taken her wrench in my chat. Yaba told her, ask her. So she texted me and was like, what of it? There was already conflict and confrontation before that interview ever happened. 12 hours before the interview happened, to be exact. Don't forget that part because that's important.
That was not planned.
Well, because Vidal, it has nothing to do with the money, as you know.
That's right, Legal Weasel. You guys have seen the messages.
It had to do with her, Samantha, being bruised. Her ego was bruised because she worked really hard. She's Diane Sawyer. Didn't you know that? She's Diane Sawyer. Like, she worked really hard to get that information from Zeth. Now, she lied to his face because at the end of the day, she thought he was just a junkie degenerate, which is fucking amazing from somebody who's a former addict. At least I'm told she's a former addict. I don't know. But like,
who told you that? Who's telling you that I'm a former addict? Am not, never have been. Lying once again, are you?
She worked.
Always somebody told me. That's how you know PBJ is lying. Somebody told me.
It's really hard, and she lied really hard to get that interview. So like, that's why she.
I didn't lie to get the interview. What are you even talking about? I told that man who I was, and we started a conversation. What lie was told?
He was mad.
Mhm.
Like, how dare you? Like, I lied so much for this, and you go to Belinda.
And why solve the problem when you could save it in your back pocket for later to make a big stink and say some shit you've been wanting to say potentially?
Little Boots, fuck you. We were trying to do the right thing, be the bigger person, not to mention the fact that, again, let me remind you again. Once again, Little Boots, are you listening? PBJ, Foul Owl, are your listening ears all the way up? This was literally in the immediate days and weeks following Yaba's 3 children losing their dad. What part of that do you people just refuse to factor into this fucking equation? Yeah, they just chose to put it in their back pocket so they could use it later. How about we had bigger fucking things that we were dealing with in real life, i.e., the sudden tragic death of 3 children's father? I mean, these people act as if these kids just shrugged off the news of their father's death and continued on with their lives as per usual, business as usual, in the days and weeks that followed. They act as if Yaba and I were not the adults in their life who were here, through every minute of that. You really think, Lil Boots, are you really that disgusting of a person? That's your fucking mindset, because that's not what was going on over here. We didn't say we're just going to put this in our back pocket and use it later. If Belinda ever steals an interview from us again, we will use this. Let's just hold on to it. No, that's how the fuck you think, you fucking freak. You disgusting, vile, sick excuse for a fucking human being. That's how you think. What we were thinking over here is that it's not that big of a fucking deal. We'll be the bigger people and let it go. We will be gracious. We will say thank you, because we were dealing with these children. Not just the children, Gina. Like, Gina and her girls practically moved in here for a period of time. It was it was what you would expect to be going on in a household where 3 kids had just lost their dad. What the fuck do you think was going on over here? You really think we were sitting in front of our fucking computers watching Belinda do live streams that she didn't even ask us permission to do, fundraising? You really think that we were sitting here plotting to put this in our back pocket to use it in case she ever steals an interview from? Are you fucking kidding me? Unbe-fucking-leavable. Unreal.
Yeah, because they put it in their back.
Exactly, Nikki P. Sam had publicly disavowed the farmers, Belinda's besties, on the run up to all of this, and they'd been trying to stir crap up until something worked. Yeah, did you guys forget that? Remember when I was calling them the Arby's bloggers and do you want fries with that? The fucking farmers were butthurt. Because I dare not fucking cower down in fear of a fucking farmer. Because I told him to get fucked. And I clowned the ever-loving shit out of the farmers for days and weeks. Remember?
Pocket and said, we're going to use that. God, this sounds so familiar. I'm having deja vu from years ago.
I hate
we're
it.
We're going to put this in our back pocket, and we're going to be fake as fuck to Belinda. And then as soon as Belinda crosses us or makes us feel like she's doing better than us, we're going to throw this in her face. That's what they did.
Well, just We'll just lie, babe. That's what we'll do. It's fine.
We'll just lie. We'll just lie, babe. But we're better
The
than
audience
Chantal,
is too
right?
slow to pick up on
Yeah.
it.
We're better than Chantal, though, right, babe? We're totally better than Chantal. Should I
We're
speak
so
chat?
skinny.
Should I speak slower, chat? Let me know if I'm going too fast. Can I get slow swords in the chat?
Slow swords.
Tiffany, somebody told me the other day and I haven't verified this, but someone told me she really said, guys, you're asking too many questions. Should I just end this live stream now? Like, you don't deserve me being live. I'll end it right now. Ma'am.
Dude, yeah.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am. Did you hear that? Because I haven't heard it yet. So this is all
Like,
hearsay.
certainly. I haven't heard that specifically, but I have heard other instances of her just like with the way she treats the chat is interesting. Like, it's like it's that soundbite. Who do you think you are? Like,
yeah.
What the fuck is
Okay, hold on. Tragic says that is the person who made the original post on the foodie beauty thread on the farms. Let me just pause this real quick, just because I love nothing more in life than to clown the ever-loving shit out of Strawberry Douche, Aaliyah Alexander. I told you guys her days were numbered over there on the farms. She is getting clowned now, not only by Sam Tefler, she's getting clowned by other fucking farmers. This person is the person who wrote the OP on Chantal. They says they're talking about Strawberry Douche, they're talking about the hater thread and what Strawberry Douche has done to it. This shit is ass. No idea why the fuck you even created this at Strawberry Douche. The nonsense you have been writing for the past year is one of the most disgusting things I've ever come across. And if you had self-control, you would have stopped before doing it. This is more of a personal vendetta because passing it off as cow tipping is just utterly fucking retarded. You would rather focus more on side characters than the subject at hand. This thread is supposed to be funny. Nothing about it is. Oof. Oof. Wow, Strawberry Douche. Look at you go. You've made a complete and total ass clown mockery out of the Kiwi Farms Hater Nation thread. And I love that for you. And I love that your fellow Kiwi farmer friends are also recognizing that and calling your ass out for it over there on the Kiwi Farms. That must really suck.
Do I have that one? No, I don't, but I have this one.
I don't give a shit.
yes, stick swords.
I hope, listen, can't stand DC, but I do hope DC is enjoying every second of this. DC, if you're listening to this,
Good.
you are welcome.
We're
Good.
all fighting.
Very good. These people were waiting for the slightest hint to knife you too. It's funny how many are willing to forget the timeline just because Yaba and Sam equals bad. Exactly. Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you for the super chat.
The initial stream Saturday was going to be me covering the comments that they left under my videos. We've got those receipts as well.
All right, so that's Zeth, right? Okay, that's Zeth and Casey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what the hell?
Yep.
Damn it, I saw that.
Oh, somebody asked me to put Belinda higher,
these
and I
aren't old
can't.
videos.
This is as high as she gets. I don't know. Let me check my virtual cable. Please don't call my mother Samantha. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. I like Samantha, and Belinda was like Samantha, and I'm like, I don't know, but maybe since you're saying it, maybe it is Samantha. I like Samantha too. Listen, Kate, I'm giving DC a win for this, and I hope she's enjoying every second of it.
You think Clara can get moist?
Oh,
Kate.
let me be nice. Let me be nice. Let me be nice.
No, look, it's one of them CDC. I can't fucking name it.
This, and I hope she's enjoying every second of it.
You
Maybe it is Samantha. I like Samantha too. Listen, Kate, I'm giving DC a win for this, and I hope she's enjoying every second of it.
You think Clara can get moist?
Oh,
Kate.
let me be nice. Let me be nice. Let me be nice.
No, look, it's one of them CDC. I can't fucking name it. Shit. What the hell? I told you this was the whole damn ass. Okay, it's gonna be a whole ass.
Like I totally get loving her takes on Chantal, but like so many people give takes on Chantal who aren't basura. Do you know what basura is? Boots, Google it. It's Spanish for trash. Spanish for trash. Like I don't understand why you'd want to support a woman who hears grow up and her first instinct is to repeat the talking points of people who she claimed threatened her and her children. Like, do you stand for anything? Clearly not. Look at you, Yaba. Start thank you for the super chat. You don't have to speak slowly. I need you to text slowly to me while messaging. Thank you for the super chat. True story.
One finger at a time.
Sorry, I was muted for a minute there. All I really said was that I just texted Yaba and told her it's been 3 hours, but I really want to get through more of this. So I'm gonna we'll play it for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna find a good stopping point. I think me and Yaba are gonna have dinner with the kids, get everybody settled down, and then later we'll come back tonight together and finish it up. Will that be fun for everybody? All right. Nikki, thank you for pointing that out. This is after he confirmed it wasn't Yaba and it was a sock, and he repeats that it was her. Thank you for that, Nikki P.
One finger at a time. Thank you for being a member of 3 Months True Story. Much appreciated. And unlike other channels, I'm not going to call you stupid and speak slowly and insult your intelligence. Thank you for being here. Bye.
Fucking maze. All right, here we go. So this is Casey and this is Zeth. His name is Zeth.
Is it Zeth or Zeeth?
Zeth.
And they're probably in the chat, by the way.
I called him Z that whole time because I didn't want to offend him.
I apologize to these people that think I'm right. This bullshit. And being called degenerates and things like that.
I was so disgusted by that when they started calling him. Lest we remember that 7 days ago, this racist drug addict. Like, I'm like, really? Like, and then her excuse is, well, how else was I supposed to get the tea and the drama? I mean, I'm able to get tea and drama without treating people like sacks of shit. What about you, Boots?
I can get tea and drama without befriending a motherfucker. I didn't have to befriend Zeeth to get him to talk to me and tell me everything I wanted to know. I did not have to offer monetary gain to Zeeth to get him to talk to me and tell me everything I wanted to know. Did I? Nope, I didn't. All I had to do was talk to him and ask him questions. He told me everything I wanted to know, and he told me everything you guys wanted to know. And then I presented all of that to you. And then B-roll beg Linda, as per usual, she brought up my rear and did an interview with him. And it sucked.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's fucking
Hate to
weird.
break it to everyone.
Yeah. Meanwhile, hasn't been watched tutorial.
Facts.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much.
The initial stream Saturday, because everybody had talked about Zeth's groundbreaking interview that he's.
So I'm getting messages left and right, guys. It wasn't her in chat. Okay. And again, I'm going to do something those two are incapable of doing. That wasn't them, guys. But at the end of the day, she insinuated shit yesterday in Sam's chat, and then she tweeted today again. So whether or not that was...
No, she didn't. You are lying. You have not shown a screenshot to back up any of those lies. And I have shown a screenshot of exactly what the fuck she said in my chat, which was, and I'll repeat it, Gigi is a scumbag trying to get straight men to touch his butt.
It was her. It might as well have been her, right? Thank you. Bye.
Sam, toddler.
And that's why he did it. He's literally admitting it was him. Might as well have been her. Doesn't matter.
And
Fupa Balls, I said the same thing. I said last night when I was going off in Pistachio Stream, I said the same thing. Like, y'all love Skeeter. You low down, dirty, backstabbing whoas. You loved Skeeter, but now you don't love Zeth because does Zeth hurt your feelings, Samantha? Does Zeth make you feel a little less skinny from the back, Samantha? Do you feel less skinny from the back?
I thought, I'm not gonna reach out to people, and I feel like it's.
I love Skeeter. Bless his heart.
You can go watch the stream that I did. This stream right here, they're commenting.
And I can't go louder than this. I don't know if it's just me. Can you hear her okay? Or is it, I don't think it's me. All right.
Oscar Bartholomew, shut the hell up.
Oscar.
I streamed. Y'all know when Sam brought it the next day. He said, Yaba was nudging me to contact them. So I did it at like 5:30. You know why? You can watch the stream.
Why?
Why? I streamed the night before.
She sure did.
You can watch it.
She sure did.
It's called Now for the Giveaway. And,
Oh no, Fupa. Listen, Fupa. Girlfriend, I agree with you. I said that yesterday. I said it's complete hypocrisy. They literally kissed his ass for 48 hours and they were like, he's a degenerate drug addict. And I'm like, wait a minute.
He is a degenerate drug addict. I stand by that. But he's still somebody who I wanted to interview and get information from. They act like I befriended this man or promised to share his Cash App and PayPal, which I did none of those things. I didn't have to. He spoke with me freely, answered all of my questions, gave me all of the information everybody wanted to know, and I did not have to promise him anything. And I didn't.
What? What do you mean?
Quick.
Well, he was friends with Ron. So was Skeeter, and so was your girlfriend. But I digress.
And I say it in that stream. That's a joke. Hey, Maybe somebody ought to contact him on Facebook.
I was not friends with Ron. What are you talking about? And why do you keep bringing Skeeter's name into this? I don't know the first thing about Skeeter. All I know is Skeeter used to be OGDC. He's real close with Woody Widow, and he used to come in my chat. And that's about it. That's what I know about a fucking Skeeter. Why do you keep saying his name?
I don't think anybody should have contacted him, period, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody, like, I don't understand this. And this isn't a dig at Belinda. This is just in general. Like, there are certain people, Yaba and Sam, who were like, oh my God, like, Negs like, is threatening us, trying to take away our children and our firearms and this. And then as soon as, and this is not a defense of Negs, everybody calm the fuck down. But as soon as Negs was at the lowest point possible, they came back and started kicking him. And I'm like, I thought you all were afraid of him, no? I thought you guys were, like, what are you doing? So making money to buy value meals at McDonald's is more important than your family's safety? But to make it make sense.
It doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense. And yes, Brenna, her Sam impression gives me so much life.
Whose? Mine? Whose
Belinda's.
impression? Oh, I didn't hear Sam. Well, I guess we'll hear it now. Sorry. I got to shut up or else I'm going to be here all night. But the good news is I don't go to work tomorrow, so I can be here all night. Thank you.
The next morning, I'm sure he'll be a chicken there.
And Boots is like hours behind, so thank you. Exactly, Modello. Like, it's ridiculous. And honestly, if I were him, I would be going to the court and be like, these two sold you all a story about how terrified they are of me. And now here is 87 hours of constant poking and prodding so they can make $1 to buy their kids Christmas gifts. No, to buy themselves Whoppers. Stop.
He just came back from party in D&D. He's in the damn parade. He's so bad. So,
oh my God, Lamera, we love you so much. People ask about you all the time. I'm going to go on Instagram and I swear to God, I'm going to message you soon. I have to do it tomorrow. I promise, baby. I love Lamera. Lamera, everybody's literally, because she messaged me on Instagram, but I don't, Boots, you know I have a hard time with DMs right now because I feel like I cannot trust anybody. I just can't. And it's not that I don't trust Lamera. It's just I don't want to see who else is in my DMs. Like I don't want to deal with it. So I turned off notifications for like IG, Discord, and Twitter. Like when I see those three, it's because I voluntarily log in to look. Nothing comes through my phone. When you get like you guys will tag me on Discord, I'll see it like 24 hours later. It has to be because I cannot let it consume me. But we love us some Lamera. I hope you're doing well. I'll check in with you tomorrow.
This is how I'm thinking from my perspective. I said that as a joke. The next morning, she's up at 5:30. She's got her show going up, groundbreaking, one of a kind, ShamRocks exclusive, correct, right, whatever. She reached out him at 5:30 the next morning. Okay. Within, if you go to her stream, within her first message, she is asking him to come on.
Look at Oscar being all feisty.
Yeah, he's begging.
He's angry. Oscar's angry.
Yeah.
Can they shut up? I can't, or is it Oscar's the reason we can't fucking hear Belinda? All right, listen, I'm going to put this back on regular speed, but we're going to stop here. I want to tap back because I would like to know what the fuck it was Belinda was saying. I've not listened to that stream of Belinda's either. Can you believe that?
She is asking him to come on the next morning. One of a kind, ShamRocks exclusive, correct, right, whatever. She reaches out him at 5:30 the next morning.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Within, if you go look at her stream,
I did not reach out to him at 5:30 the next morning. I reached out to Z at 5:30 the Thursday prior. Good Lord.
Within her first message, she is asking him to come on.
Look at Oscar being all feisty.
Declined.
Yeah, he's
Listen to her. If you look at, she's asking him in the first message to come. Yeah, of course I was. What's your fucking point, Belinda? What is your point? I'm so just so over this shit right now. Like I can only deal with the absolute fucking retardation for so long. Can't take it. Cannot take it. All right, guys. Stay tuned. Me and Yab will be back later this evening. All right.